To tell you the truth, I'm an extremely attractive and handsome youth, ooh-wah. People who don't know might think how wonderful it must be to be handsome, but have no idea how annoying it really is. Didn't I change my WeChat number? Why are there more than a dozen girls trying to add me again? Who is it that spilled the beans? They just want me for my looks. If I were to have a chance encounter with one of them by the side of the road, they would do everything in their power to lock me up somewhere at night and put some sleeping pills in my drink. Sometimes I even start to wonder if I had a different life if it would be this annoying as well. I died. It's quite a cliche to die by getting run over by a large truck. What's even more cliched is that I didn't die completely, and my soul crossed over into another world. How could such a pathetic crossing be worthy of someone as attractive and handsome as me? Don't tell me that this is the person that I'm about to possess. His clothes are a mess, and there's even a silly smile on his face. He looks exactly like me. Could it be that he's the other me in this world? Huh? Is this his memories? This man has the same name as I have. He's also called Xian, and he's the son of a government official from a small and remote village in the Han Empire. During a spring trip, he met a beautiful woman named Qin Xinzi. Due to his love for her, he recklessly followed her to the Mo Zong sect, thousands of miles away. From then on, he got intoxicated with the gentle countryside, and with Qin Xinzi's nightly debauchery, thus unlocking all kinds of poses. Thanks to Qin Xinzi's day and night cultivation, Xian gradually started to lose weight, but just as before he continued to listen to Qin Xinzi's every beck and call, and finally one night he went to sleep and never woke up again. Isn't it obvious that this is a honeypot trap? That vixen is a practitioner of the demonic path and is draining his life force. Creak. My lady, there has been no changes to Child Xia since this morning. He should be taking his last breaths. But my lady certainly drew the short end of the stick with this one. Even though he's handsome, this man is really dull and unsophisticated, totally unworthy of my lady. What do you know, Yueru? He has a virtuous body that's hard to come by even in 100 years. Once he started cultivating, his advancement to the innate realm would have been inevitable. If he wasn't raised in such a remote place, he would have already been discovered by various major martial arts sects and accepted as a core disciple. Now that I've used the secret double cultivation method to drain his life force, once I've extracted his life force until he dies and his soul is extinguished, I'll be able to seize control of his virtuous body, thus truly fulfilling my plan. If he isn't dead, then it means that his virtuous body still hasn't been completely wrung dry, and I'll have to drain his life force a few more times. If he's dead, then I'll just dispose of his body. Wait a minute. What gives? Come on, how am I going to? I won't be seen through, right? Let me try to recall how the original owner would have spoken to Qin Xinzi. Lady? What are you doing? I just heard Yueru saying that my dear was unwell, so I came to take a look. Now that I know that you're all right, I can set my mind at ease. The head of the sect needs me to go somewhere for a bit. You should take a nice rest. I'll come back again tonight to give you some company. Oh, okay. My lady, what we said just now, don't worry, he didn't hear anything. He has a weak character and is incredibly naive. He would never lie before me. Since his virtuous body hasn't been completely wrung dry yet, I'll just have to drain his life force a few more times until it is. Right. Fortunately, my acting skills are superb. I managed to fool her for now. The memories have almost been completely merged, but this indigenous person is really hopeless. He's been asleep for such a long time and doesn't even have any decent amounts of information. I only know that, This is a world where martial arts strength is extremely valued, and apart from the mortals, there are practitioners who can freely fly in the sky. These practitioners are divided into the acquired innate and the heavenly realms. The 9th layer is the highest layer in the acquired realm. Acquired, innate, heavenly realm, the original owner, didn't know of any other realms. Although I deceived that bitch just now, she'll obviously come to drain my life force again tonight. I must hurry, pack my things and run away. If I stay here eventually I'll be done for. Whoa! Flick this, my waist is sore and my legs are numb. This body is too weak. Please don't tell me that I can't escape, I'll die in that bitch's bed tonight. Isn't there any way to save my life? Doesn't everyone who crosses over have a special ability, a cheat, a system, or something like that? Where the heck are my cheats? Note, literally golden fingers. I'm here. System loading is now complete. You're welcome to use it. Starts up. System level, level 0, name, CAN, realm, none, skill mastery, expand, origin points, 0, number of times you've entered another realm, 0. So I really do have cheats, but what's this for? Current system level, level 0, unlock basic functions, skill enhancement. You can upgrade your current skill level by using up origin points. Depending on the skill, the amount of origin points used will be different. This is awesome. What skills do I have now? Do I need to expand this tab to see them? Skill mastery, Guyang Gong, current level, level 0, current effect, somewhat effective at increasing vigor. Guyang Gong? So it was just a worthless method to increase sex drive. It seems that it was Qin Shinzi who taught it to the original owner. But I only have this one, so I'll just upgrade it. Sorry, you don't have enough origin points to upgrade. This system prompt is really user-friendly. Hey, system, how do I acquire origin points? Origin points are spent when system functions are used. These are generated when the system absorbs and transforms user-caused disturbances to the natural world. The underlying theory is very complex. In short, the system can collect strong emotions that others have towards the user to acquire a small amount of origin points. Strong emotions towards me? I can more or less make out everything else. Then, what does this countless realms mean? Note, literally endless heavens and countless worlds. This term is sometimes used in various Chinese novels to loosely represent the realms existent in that story world. Typically, the types of realms include the main world and its sub-worlds and other main worlds with varying levels of power, some being more powerful or higher level than others. The countless realms encompass the entire natural world. The user can make use of the system to temporarily leave the main world and randomly explore other worlds. Holy shit, this is even more amazing. Wait a moment. Is this main world that you're referring to the present world? Isn't it Earth? This world has already been locked as the main world. Life is too short. I want to go back home. By upgrading the system, you'll unlock the realm travel function. Each time the function is activated, the user will randomly be sent to a different world, among which one of them might be Earth. The realm travel function will be unlocked once the system reaches level 1. The current system level is level 0. Then how do I upgrade the system? And how do I use the origin points? To upgrade the system, the user needs to find scattered system fragments. When the system fragments are discovered, the system will prompt the user. System fragments are scattered throughout the various realms. The user must be close to a certain distance before the system can discover them. In other words, it all depends on luck. Thank you for using the system. When using this system, please call System Panel to bring up the display. Upgrading the system and unlocking the realm travel function depends entirely on luck, so I don't need to ponder over it for the time being. Skill enhancement is the only thing that I can do right now. As for the origin points, it will be a piece of cake. What are you doing outside? I was starting to feel claustrophobic inside the room, so I decided to come out and take a walk. Note, literally irregular heartbeats and chest pains. But the lady told you to. Impudent. He hit me. Is that how you address your betters? Call me senior. Note, literally husband of the father's sister. In this case, this term is being used as a term of respect for someone who is older or of higher social standing. Origin points obtained: anger, 0.01 points, Ueru. You, how dare you hit me? As I thought, anger is the most likely to trigger strong emotions. What? Could it be that you actually dare to retaliate? I'm ill and my body is frail. In case something happens to me, would you be able to bear the responsibility? Note, literally chi deficiency. I wouldn't dare. Origin points obtained: anger, 0.01 points, Ueru. The servant girls are this strong. It seems that if I want to get out of this mess, I have no choice but to harvest more strong emotions. You really don't have any foresight. You still aren't helping me go for a walk. Origin points obtained: joy, 0.01 points, Ueru. Wait a minute. What the heck? Joy? Don't tell me that this wench is an M? Note, for those who don't know, M stands for masochist. Elder sister Ueru, why do you have so much time on your hands today? Good to see you, elder sister. Well, my senior wanted to come out for a walk. Aren't you the elder Marshall sisters, Lang June? You're certainly handsome. I really want to take a bite. He, aren't you afraid that the elder Marshall sister will tear your dirty mouth off? As expected, they're all just a bunch of wicked bitches. If it weren't for draining the life force biz, we might have been able to get along quite well. Yo, isn't this the elder Marshall sister Chin's pretty boy? Hasn't he been inside of the house for several days? I thought the elder Marshall sister had already. It's only a matter of time. Looking at his wretched appearance, I don't know how many more times he'll be able to handle her. You three punks, did you come here to wash your mouths? What did you say? Your mouths are so full of shit, don't tell me that you rinsed them with it too. You're just a scum who doesn't even know any martial arts. How dare you be so rude? Why I ought, whoa, you actually dare to do it. Yesterday, my lady told me that she hated how cowardly I was, that from now on I had to be tougher, and that if there was anyone who dared to pick on me, Chin Shinsi is the direct disciple of the Mo Ching sect master, so she must enjoy a privileged standing within the sect. However, she never protected the original owner, therefore the people who dared to be rude to him. She'd take it out on whoever did it. Do you think that's wise? Elder Marshall sister, Chin? You piece of garbage, you're afraid of a single woman? Aren't ashamed of yourself? Is that thing between your legs just for show? Ha, but as long as Chin Shinsi still wants my virtuous body, she'll definitely put up with me for the time being, so I'll just use her name to get things done. Origin points obtained: anger, 0.01 points, Lee Sanjin. What a bite-sized meal, but little by little I'll get there. I have nothing to lose anyway. Note, literally mosquito leg meat. Note, literally many little things add up to something great. Today, I swear on my lady's name that I won't curse at you sons of bitches. Literally, I'll write my lady's Chin character upside down. A derogatory term used to describe that something is utterly impossible. In this case, it is used to make fun of them. Origin points obtained: anger, 0.01 points, Zhang Danyu. Origin points obtained: anger, 0.01 points, Wang Irma. Origin points obtained: anger, 0.01 points, Lee Sanjin. Sons of bitches, gigolos, Minutemans. I won't let anyone from the sect who humiliated and mocked the original owner get away with it. Now who's next? Martial Arts Training Field, BA La. Mountain Entrance, BA La. You don't like it? If you don't like it, go and take it up with my lady. She'll cover for me. System Panel. Origin points, 2.012. I cursed at all of the guys that I encountered on the road who had bullied the original owner. As a result, my throat is hoarse, and I only got 2 points to show for it. These origin points are really hard to acquire. No matter how it is, I can finally improve my skills. I'm getting a little bit excited just thinking about it. Gui Yang Gong upgrade. Oh, my body feels so much better. Huh? I only upgraded 1 level and it's already at the max level? It's indeed a worthless martial arts technique. Origin points remaining, 1.012, skill mastery, Guyang Gong, current max level, level 1, max level, current effect, slight improvement to physical fitness. Mildly effective at increasing vigor. There's still 1 origin point left, so why don't I try and see if I can continue to upgrade it or not? It worked. Origin points remaining, 0.012, skill mastery, Guyang Gong, current level, level 2, level cap exceed, current effect, small improvement to physical fitness and physical endurance. Considerably effective at increasing vigor. Note, this is a term that means something like to break through the constraints of the original specifications, or in other words, to break the rules. System prompt, your cultivation realm has advanced. Current realm, acquired realm first layer. I can't believe it, I actually leveled up. I never imagined that upgrading Guyang Gong would lead to this. HM? Cian. I heard about what you did today. My lady. You have arrived. Cian? What are you, my lady? I've been pondering over some new tricks recently. I'm certain you will like them. Oh? Like what? Although this brat is good looking, he's always been dumb. Is he starting to understand how things work now? Then let me have a look at how much my dear has improved. So be it. He has a nice set of abs anyhow. It would be a waste not to bite. Hee. The next day. I never thought that, my dear, would have improved to this extent. And it's all thanks to the Guyang Gong. As I continued to practice it, I suddenly found that I was a lot stronger than before. It's truly a miraculous skill. Phew, and it's a good thing too. If I hadn't upgraded the Guyang Gong, I'd probably be a corpse by now. From now on, try to be a little bit more modest. Don't give me any more trouble, behave yourself and do as you're told. Yes, honey. I also want to keep a low profile, but unfortunately, the system doesn't allow me to. Later, I'll come back and continue from where we left off, my dear. Take care, my lady. She only patted me slightly and dislocated my shoulder. The difference between our martial arts is too great. Moreover, she started to become suspicious of me. This just now was just a warning. Yet, I can't falter. I must meet this challenge head-on. Before that bitch loses her patience, I have to collect enough origin points to strengthen my skills and find a way to get out of this mess. Congratulations, my lady. You've released your internal energy. You've now stepped into the 9th layer of the acquired realm. The innate realm is just around the corner. I never thought that by raising the rank of the honeypot, the virtuous body could be further improved. A single night of joy is better than half a month of bitter practice. I gave up on my maidenhood in exchange for this opportunity, but it was all worth it. My lady, Mr. Xiat seems to have suddenly become smarter. We had best be on our guard. So what of it? As long as he can't practice martial arts, he has to obey me until death do us part. Note, a Chinese poem. Literally, the silkworm's silk is exhausted only when its life is spent. So in words, until he's sucked dry and dies, he has to obey her. A few days later, what bad luck, why did I have to run across that bastard again? Don't mess with him, now that the sect master is seriously ill. Elder Martial Sister Qin is making rapid progress, and once she breaks through to the innate realm, she's very likely to succeed him. He's nothing more than a plaything, there's no need for us to stoop to his level. I came knocking at the door of everyone in the sect who had previously bullied the original owner, and one by one I repeatedly made their lives a living hell. As a result, I've gathered nearly 10 origin points. Since I've been exploiting these suckers all this time, it appears that they have grown numb to me, seeing as I haven't seen the origin points rising anymore. How lonely it is to be invincible. However, there's no point in only collecting origin points but not using them. Since the Guyan Gong has exceeded the level cap and can't be upgraded any further, I must learn some new martial arts techniques. But even when I tried every trick in the book to cheat someone under that bitch's name, I still wasn't able to learn any new cultivation techniques. Hey, you can think about this in any way you want, but my dear Chin Shinsi has asked me to seek your advice. But the sex cultivation techniques can't be disclosed to outsiders. Instead, she's becoming ever more vigilant. Although that bitch didn't say much, she's been draining my life force more and more fiercely every night. Does my dear have any pleasant surprises in store for me today? If not, I'm going to punish you for the things that you did during the day. Damn it, if things keep going like this, even though my Guyan Gong has exceeded the level cap, my body won't be able to take it. It's a good thing that God hasn't forsaken me yet. When I was strolling around here yesterday, the system gave me a prompt. Here I go again. System fragments were found. Please go to collect them as soon as possible to upgrade the system and activate the next function. If God gives you something but you don't take it, then you only have yourself to blame. Note, this is a quote from the Shurji, historical records, relating to the royal family of the King Ugojin. So fight. The Mo Ching Ancestral Shrine is a restricted area inside the sect which is dedicated to the statues of the previous sect masters. The system fragments are inside of it and the system has marked them for me with a light. Fortunately, no one else can see it. Halt! This is the Mo Ching Ancestral Shrine. Any trespassers shall be put to death. No one is allowed here except for the sect master, not to mention someone as lowly as me who is only used as a honeypot for draining life force. This is a misunderstanding. You got me all wrong, elder sisters. Who would ever dare to break into the ancestral shrine? How could there be two such beautiful elder sisters standing besides the ancestral shrine? You two have skin as beautiful as white jade, a waist as thin as a willow, pretty as peaches in spring, pure as 9 autumn golden flowers, and every smile and gaze that you make leaves me so speechless that I couldn't help myself. Note, in Chinese numerology, one of the meanings for the number 9 is everlasting. Note, literally chrysanthemum, a flower native to Asia and northeastern Europe. By the time I got back to my senses, I had already unconsciously walked to your side. You're Xie Yin, right? You're so handsome and sweet, and completely different from the rumors. No wonder Elder Martial Sister Qin spoils you so much. It's just that I have to guard the ancestral shrine right now. You can come to my room tonight. Xie Yin? What, you don't want to? The two of us can also do it together. Yes, of course I want to. But why must we wait until tonight? Eh? But we must guard the ancestral shrine. Huh? Isn't that Yi Gutsuin, enforcer of the sect? The original owner had quite an impression on him. He was terribly bullied by him when he first entered the sect. This guy is not afraid of Chin Shinsi. I haven't messed him in the past 2 days, but now, he's a godsend. You, get over here. Guard the ancestral shrine for the both of them. I beg your pardon? What are you staring at? I'm talking to you. You're really a worthless piece of shit. Here I am eagerly waiting to have a good time with these two elder sisters, and you still haven't hurried up and rolled over to replace them. Stop. Don't say anything else. That's Enforcer Yi. He has a special standing. You can't offend him as you please. What enforcer? Isn't he more of a dog? My lady Chin Shinsi said that, except for me, all the men in this sect are nothing but a bunch of dogs and slaves. Chin Shinsi? How dare Chin Shinsi humiliate the enforcer of the sect like this? Time is running out. The bitch is coming. Fight. Origin points obtained anger, 0.01 points. Yi Gutsuin, origin points obtained anger, 0.01 points. Yi Gutsuin, origin points obtained anger, 0.01 points. Yi Gutsuin. Hey flunky. If you have the guts, come and hit me. Hit me on the chest. You're looking for death. Ah. What a powerful punch. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Stop. Did I even hit him? Don't tell me that I've already advanced to the innate realm. Step aside, Enforcer Yi. I'm going inside the ancestral shrine. God damn it. I still need a few more days to completely drain his virtuous body. Chin Shinsi, are you actually looking down on me, the enforcer of this sect? I'd like to see who dares to enter the ancestral shrine to save that wretched scumbag. I'm not going to save him, elder sister Chin. The ancestral shrine is not a place where you can break into at will. You'd better ask the patriarch to come. Pant. I finally got inside. Fortunately, my Guyan Gong improved my physique. Otherwise, it would have been impossible that a collision like this wouldn't have broken my bones. It's a good thing that he didn't really hit me, or I'd be a dead man. What about the system fragment? Grand Sect Founder, Yushioluo? So the system fragment is actually the jade statue of the founder of the Mo Ching sect. The system fragment has been merged. System upgrade is complete. The current system level is level 1. The realm travel function has been unlocked. System level, level 1, name, Xie realm, acquired realm, first layer, skill mastery, expand, origin points, 10.012, number of times you've entered another realm, 0. Travel now. The random world finder has found the world of Yunshan. To travel to this world, 8 origin points will be spent. Note, literally Cloud Mountain. This term might be a concept that refers to a place far away from the earthly world where monks and hermits live. Activating the realm travel function. Calculating route. Do you wish to travel to the discovered world of Yunshan? Yes, no. Yes. Fortunately, I mustered 10 origin points beforehand, otherwise it would have been back to Sparta for me. 8 origin points have been used, realm travel function activated. City of Yunshan. City Lord's Mansion. Both the Xie and the Luo families are joining in marriage today. What a remarkable scene. Luo Xiaoyun is indeed the most beautiful woman in the city of Yunshan. It's a pity that she's going to marry that fop Xie Yan. Stop talking nonsense. World of Yunshan, son of Xieyu, city lord of the city of Yunshan. Xie Yan, soul replacement succeeded. Ha. I made it. My soul crossed over. But why does the original owner have the same name as me again? Unworthy son, this is a day of great joy, what nerve you have. In all likelihood, the city lord's son is overly excited. There's no harm done, none whatsoever. Let us continue with the proceedings. My bad. My identity in this world is the son of a city lord, and I'm also getting married. It's really not a bad start. I pay my respects to my wife-to-be. Now, I just have to find some cultivation techniques that I can practice and use the system to upgrade them completely. When I go back, whether it is that bitch or the Mo Ching sect, dealing with them will be a cinch. What's going on here? Just you wait, my brother Pan Wei won't let you get away with this. Aren't I the one who's getting married? Who's this Pan Wei? Why does it feel like there's green on my head? Note, this probably is a reference to wear a green hat, which in Chinese is a term for a guy whose wife or girlfriend cheats on him. If you don't let me go, you'll soon be peeing on your pants. My elder brother, Pan Wei, is a heroic young man. A degenerate shitstain like you could never even hope to match his little toe. I, Luo Xiaoyun, would never in this life ever fall for a scumbag like you. Origin points obtained anger, 0.01 points. Luo Xiaoyun. What in the world did the original owner of this body see in this girl? She's way worse than Qin Xinzi. My daughter just got a little excited and blurted out some nonsense. There's no need for anyone to take it to heart. All right. Send the newlyweds into the bridal chamber and prepare the feast. What a vulgar and ill-mannered woman. If my son hadn't been set on marrying her, I would have already broken off the engagement. Wait. What's the rush, City Lord Siat? I, Pan Wei, haven't even paid my tribute yet. Brother Pan Wei, I knew you would come to save me. Eh? What's going on now? New guests? Pay tribute? My sweetheart is getting married today. How could I not come to offer her? The heads of all of you people in the Xia family. Impudent. What the heck is the matter with him? If you want to fight, just fight amongst yourselves. Don't come anywhere near me. Memory import starting. The user spent 8 origin points to enter the world of Yunshan. Xia Yin is the only and spoiled son of the city lord of Yunshan. A good-for-nothing profligate who isn't too keen on practicing martial arts. He was betrothed to Luo Xiaoyun, the daughter of a rich businessman in the city. Note, literally to propose a marriage by pointing at the stomach, an old practice of proposing marriage on case 2 pregnant women give birth respectively to a son and a daughter. The children shall unite in marriage when they grow up. However, when she grew up, Luo Xiaoyun fell in love with someone else and eloped with the handyman Pan Wei during the engagement banquet. Both the Xie and Luo families sent a large number of men to hunt them down. Although they captured Luo Xiaoyun and placed her under house arrest, Pan Wei was able to escape. Though no one expected that whilst Pan Wei was on the run, he'd inadvertently come across the legacy of an ancient sword demon and in a single bound would become an expert. And over the next 3 years, Pan Wei became a man of great fortune, constantly running across fortuitous encounters, growing stronger and stronger, and the men that the 2 families sent to capture him were either killed or seriously injured. Fearing that an undue delay might bring misfortune, the Luo family made up their minds today to force Luo Xiaoyun to take vows and marry. And when Pan Wei got the news, he alone with his sword, killed his way all the way to Yunshan. It's indeed worthy of being called the Xia family's Vajrafinger's special martial arts skill. However, the stronger the opponent, the stronger I get. On the contrary, I've gained quite a bit from this battle. I'll come to destroy you all in 1 month. Note, from Wiki, a Vajra is a weapon used as a ritual object to symbolize both the properties of a diamond, indestructibility, and a thunderbolt, irresistible force. The Sanskrit word has both these meanings. He was no match, yet he's still unwilling to admit his defeat. He overestimates himself. In a month's time, Lord Xia's Vajrafinger can be used to seal the enemy's internal power. People who are struck by this finger will not be able to move their internal power for half a year. Holy Moses! Where the heck is this long audience plot taking me? Why does it feel like Pan Wei is the protagonist and I'm just a pretentious little villain used to make him look good? Anyway, it's a good thing that this convenient old man is amazing to the point of beating him back. This way, I can remain at ease gathering skills, and then once I've brought together enough origin points, I'll hit the road. Why didn't Lord Xia take the opportunity to capture him? I guess he didn't want to see blood at the wedding? But his son will certainly be a cause of endless troubles in the future. City Lord. Loading quest, you've provoked a son of God, you're done for. Find a way to get yourself out of this mess, kill Pan Wei within 1 month, and save the Xia family. After the quest is completed, you can return with all the power you've gained in this world, otherwise you'll get nothing. Holy shit! Father! My dear father! Are you all right? In the Yunshan world, most of the martial arts and cultivation methods are controlled by the royal family and other local noble families. By cultivating their internal and external power, exercising their body functions, those strong cultivators can split a stone with a single punch. I see. So that's how the power system works in this world. Yunshan Martial Arts Compendium. Based on the description, it seems to be a low-level martial world, far less powerful than the main world. But it doesn't matter. It's still martial arts. So long as I can get to the entry point, level 0, I can use the system to upgrade myself. It could improve my combat power by at least a bit. An hour later. These books, I know every single word, but I just can't understand when they're all together. How can the martial arts in this world be so different from that in the main world? This damned Xie in the Yunshan world. He's really ignorant. Besides the Yunshan Martial Arts Compendium, which talks about the history of martial arts, are there any other books here that I can understand? The heavens have abandoned me. Young master, the Lord is in the reception room. He asked you to come over. I see. It's not about whether I can complete the mission, but it's a question of whether I can stay alive. My soul alone has traveled here, so my current body is powerless. Otherwise, with my strength from cultivating the art of yang stabilization, I can fight Pan Wei. Art of yang stabilization, extra level. Since you are in a state of soul traveling, it is prohibited here. I heard that Pan Wei defeated our Lord yesterday. He even said he would come to kill all the Xie family members in 1 month. I have come to pay a visit to Lord Xie. How is he recovering? Go back. Our Lord won't meet anyone at this moment. Looks like I can't make it on my own. But now is also too late to have someone teach me martial arts. I guess I still have to rely on my father in this world if I want to solve the problem. Father! I've come to see you. You are also here, Mr. Luo. Ah, here you are, Yin. We were just talking about your marriage with Xiaoyun. What else is there to be talked about? Everything has been settled. The final wedding banquet got a bit mixed up, but we'll just make up for it another day. But Pan Wei said. Ha ha ha, Luo, don't tell me you believe my golden days are over, just like what those ignorant bumpkins think. That brat Pan Wei has indeed made a lot of progress in the past few years. I indeed underestimated him, so he got a chance to hurt me. But my finger of Vajra also got him seriously injured. Haha, if he really dares to come back again in a month, I'll make sure he never returns. I see. Wait, Luo, I've thought about the words you just said. You didn't come here today to break off the marriage, did you? You've misunderstood. I watched Yen growing up. How could I break off the marriage since he is such a nice son-in-law? I see. I was thinking too much. Yes. Ha ha ha. Then I'm going back. I'll entrust my Xiaoyun to you. Will do. Let's grab a drink when my wounds recover in a few days. So your wounds are not as serious as rumors have it. If Pan Wei comes back in a month, how much sure are you to defeat him? Yin, hurry. Help me stand. Let's go back to the room. Are you all right? Should I call a doctor? Yin, Pan Wei has seriously injured my heart, causing me to lose all my power. I have 3 days at most to live. When I die, those vultures, including your father-in-law, will immediately turn against the Xie family to please Pan Wei. So tonight, you must run way through the secret passage on the back mountain. Father. And take this. This is the biggest secret in our family. 100 years ago, an ancestor of our family saw a fallen meteorite. He found what turned out to be this magical jade tablet. Once you hold it and feel it, it will transport some kind of inexplicable martial arts to your mind. But only the first few words were taught. Unfortunately, though it passed through a few generations, no one was able to reveal the secret of this tablet and master the complete martial arts. However, with those few words, our family has cultivated the one and only finger of Vajra and laid the foundation of the family. Now, I'm giving it to you. What is this feeling? You have found the ancestral heavenly jade tablet, number of uses 1/1. A product of an advanced level celestial civilization and a one-time use item for ancestral secret martial arts. Traces show that it has been used several times by lower life forms, but because their spiritual power failed to meet the standard, it wasn't consumed. The spiritual power of the host meets the standard, the transport begins, martial arts collected, level 0. Go now. I will get you at least 3 more days. Don't think about avenging me. Just live your life. So long as you have this tablet, our family will one day rise again. But this jade tablet is already broken. Father, are you okay? Origin point gained anger, 0.01 points Xie. Although Xie, the city lord of Yunshan City, is extravagant and arrogant, he doesn't exploit his people at the bottom ranks. He has been taking a risk-averse policy to guard the board, which is pretty low-key. Yunshan City. His son, Xie, lingers in the red light district, but he doesn't do anything outrageous. People regard him as a spoiled scum and secretly despise him, yet they never complain. However, within a day, countless notices were posted in the city listing Xie crimes. Xie is really going too far. Not only did he abduct women, but also tortured them in every way. He's worse than a beast. He had even stolen Wang's chicken. Young master, we have posted notices all over the city as you requested. And now citizens are angry. Thank God that the Lord is cultivating in seclusion, otherwise, I can't imagine the consequences. Young master, why did you put so much effort in smearing your name to become infamous? It's still not enough. Still not enough. All right, you guys continue. I'll think about some more crimes to write about. Yes, young master. As a rich spoiled kid myself, why didn't the original Xie bully people more often? I have to make up for things now. Since it's not face-to-face, the origin points gained by getting people angry are mere 0.00001 points at a time. The points do accumulate due to the mass amount of people, but it still took a long time to barely gain 1 point. Origin points, 3.12345. I can live with 3 points, but I'm not sure if I could upgrade my Finger of Nirvana to another level. Although the martial arts I obtained from the tablet was just a kind of medical skill, it's actually within the immortal domain. I haven't heard of it even in the main world, so I don't know why it appeared in a low-level martial world. But anyway, it's a great help to me. Remaining origin points, 3.12345, skill mastered, Finger of Nirvana, current level, level 0, current effect, cures some common injuries and diseases in a low-level world. Back then, when I only had 2 origin points, the system said there weren't enough points to upgrade. Let's try it again this time. Done. To upgrade 1 level, 3 points are enough. Remaining origin points, 0.12345 skill mastered, Finger of Nirvana, current level, level 1, current effect, cures some common injuries and diseases in a low-level world. It feels pretty warm, and it seems I don't have to activate it with my internal power. How mysterious. No wonder it's an immortal skill. When I was at level 0, I could only use my skill every 12 hours to barely support my father's life. Let's see if I can cure him, now that I'm at level 1. Father, I've come to see you again. Brat. Get out of here. Father, please don't say that. I'm here to cure your wounds. I've already told you, poking at my wounds all day will not do any good. Father, please stay still. I'm using the martial art I've learned from the Jade Tablet. I mean it. I appreciate your kindness. But, stay back. Stop struggling. Take this. Finger of Nirvana. Humph, naive old man. My technique is rough, and I don't know anything about acupoints, just poking at the wounds. So what? As long as it can work, who cares? However, although I'm at level 1, I could only cure the wounds and save his life. I have no way to recover his lost power. Looks like I need to upgrade more if I want him to have a full recovery. At this point, I don't have enough points to upgrade. Even if I do, the Finger of Nirvana doesn't give me any combat power. Remaining origin points 0.12345. Skill mastered, Finger of Nirvana, current level, level 1, current effect, cure most injuries and diseases in a low-level world. Although the Finger of Vajra adapted by the Sia family has a much lower level than the Finger of Nirvana, it's still a kind of attacking martial art, so when it comes to fighting and killing, it's far better than the original version. If only I could master the Finger of Vajra. Never mind. It's already a blessing to inherit the Finger of Nirvana. Don't think too much. Servants. My father doesn't need my help to support his life now. Let's move on to the next step. Young master, what can I do for you? Go. Give me the most popular erotic books on the market. Ha. And prepare a carriage. Take me to the best brothel in the city. The next day, Yunshan City. These are all crimes committed by that brat, Xiayan. Did someone realize that his father is dying, so people are treading on the Xia family right now? But why do I feel that no one cares about it? Does the Xia family have that much prestige in the city? What are they doing? Come on. Tell us another one. Yeah. I was late today and missed the previous story. Okay, I'll tell you another one then. It is said that when the young hero Pan fled all alone, his lover, Luo Xiaoyun, was abducted by Xiayan. Xiayan imprisoned Xiaoyun in the dungeon and tortured her in every way. Together they have practiced more than 100 positions. Now let me tell you how they practiced the 33rd position. Are you for real? How could it not be? Xiayan said it himself. Ha ha ha, these rich spoiled kids really know how to have fun. Then Pan Wei is really cuckolded. Wei Yan. I swear I'm going to kill you. Origin point gained anger, 0.00001 points. Pan Wei, origin point gained anger, 0.00001 points. Pan Wei. He is indeed the chosen one in this world. The origin points gained from him are much more than others. I could gather enough points to upgrade very soon. Then I'll have all the pieces I need. 7 days later. Why is it still not enough? Sorry. You don't have enough origin points to upgrade. It took 3 points to upgrade to level 1, then 10 points to level 2, and it needs more than 15 points to upgrade to level 3. Looks like this Finger of Nirvana is going to drain my points. Forget it. I can't wait anymore. Anyway, the Finger of Nirvana at level 2 is still enough. I'll give my father the last round of pokes today. That should be enough for him to fully recover. Remaining origin points, 15.00045, skill mastered, Finger of Nirvana, current level, level 2, current effect, cure most injuries and diseases in a low-level world, revitalize people to their peak states, gradually. The effect weakens in middle-level and higher-level worlds. Father, I've come to see you again. Father, am I having a hallucination? Why do I see Buddha's light behind you? My child, I have reached enlightenment. All the items are forms of nothingness, whether it's happiness or sorrow. Just go ahead in your way. Then I'll get straight to it. 18 pokes of nirvana. Ah. Father, do you feel good now? Would like a few more pokes? 4 days. It only took you 4 days to fully restore my power. The martial art from the Jade Tablet is really impressive. Son, I have a crazy thought. If you poke me a few hundred more times, will my cultivation reach another level? Father, do you think it's like those magic supplements that could improve internal power? It's impressive enough to fully restore your power. Alas, it seems I'm a bit too greedy. However, I might have fully restored my power, but I'm still no match for Pan Wei. Relax, Father. As long as you follow my plan, with your current power, you can easily kill Pan Wei. Bravo! You're my good son. Now we can just wait for that bastard to come and meet his doom. Oh, my poor silly father, ahem. You are so honest. Why must we stay and wait for him to come? I've already got a plan. Luo Xiaoyun must have a way to get in touch with Pan Wei. So why don't we? My lord, young master. Bad news. Mr. Luo heard that the young master is spreading rumors of Luo Xiaoyun being tortured, so he's coming to demand an explanation. Is that true? Well, father, I can explain. I did all of this for you. Brat, you have ruined my entire reputation. Take my finger of Vidra. Father, I was wrong. I will never do that again, Mr. Luo. I have already punished this brat. Please forgive him. Since it's just a joke, there is no need for you to punish him like this. It's getting late. I'm leaving. See you then. All right, you can stop acting now. Or he couldn't feel our sincerity, right? Although he doesn't care about his daughter, he cares about his own reputation. I bet you will find a way to get Luo Xiaoyun out of this misery. 7 days later, Xia's dungeon. Who is it? Xiaoyun, it's me. Father. You've come to rescue me? I've been looking for opportunities these past days. Today, I finally took the chance to drug the guards. Now they are all asleep. Xiaoyun, you have suffered a lot. It was all my fault. Father, I don't blame you. I only blame that wicked Xia family. Xiaoyun, I can only take you this far. Leave now. Father? I have to go back and calm Xia Zhen and Xia Yan. So I can't accompany you. Take care of yourself. Father, rest assured. I'll definitely find Pan Wei and ask him to destroy the Xia family. Pan Wei, I've finally come back to you. Xiaoyun. Xiaoyun, did that bastard Xia Yan really torture you? Xia Yan? I have been in prison and haven't seen him. I see, then how did you manage to escape? My father couldn't bear to see me suffer. He secretly helped me escape. Your father? Haha, looks like my father-in-law finally realized that the Xia family is worthless and acknowledged me instead. Don't say that. Xiaoyun, I have been practicing my martial arts these days. I will kill every member of the Xia family next. You won't blame me for that, will you? How could I ever blame you? I hate the Xia family with all my soul. Today let me tell you how I got laid with Luo Xiaoyun. This voice, it's Xia Yan. I was just about to show her my capacity at that time. Shut up. Xia Yan. How dare you stand in front of me? How the hell did you even find me? You want to know the truth? The truth is, bitch, you sold me out. So you've been Xia Yan's bitch all along. Pan Wei, I'm not. I didn't do that. Get lost. Hey, don't be so hasty. I haven't had the chance to explain my ingenious plot yet. If everyone is like you, the world is going to end. Haha, in fact, I have already unleashed the internal powers sealed by your finger of Vidra. I even learned the method to circulate my internal power, which made me several times stronger. Your family martial art is indeed unique, yet you are too useless to fully master it. Now I have fully mastered it, and I can just test its power on you. Pan Wei, you bastard. Don't you know you are about to get killed? He is indeed the chosen one. He's progressed so quickly. Luckily, I've got ready for it. Guys, now is the best time to take your sweet revenge. Mountain Splitter Hua Yunxiong, as a loser, how dare you show up in front of me? Wow, he just tore the house apart. No wonder people call him Mountain Splitter. He is really strong. How many more people are ambushing me? Show yourselves. I, Zhang Yang, have come here to get my revenge. Pan Wei, you intruded into the prince's mansion at night and stole the Qingfeng sword. My name is Luo Yuxiang, and by the order of the emperor, I'm here to take your life. Go to hell, Pan Wei. Pan Wei, you're doomed. Pan Wei, Hand over our secret treasures. Cian, you bastard. What the hell have you done? How is it possible for you to gather them all? It's very simple. I cured their wounds, and they already had a grudge against you. As the chosen one, Pan Wei must have made progress by fighting his opponents. He would surely have countless enemies, so I just searched for them one by one. After this round, the internal injury that Pan Wei caused will fully recover. Excuse me, are you Hero Zhang Yang? I wonder if you're interested in fighting Pan Wei. Why don't you make everyone know who is the best genius in Yunshan City? I heard Pan Wei dared to intrude in the third prince's mansion at night and steal the sword. I, Cian, am just a common civilian, but I also have a grudge against Pan Wei, so I would like to get that sword back for the third prince. Pan Wei, I've gathered all your enemies here. Even if you're the chosen one, I believe you won't overcome this situation. Fighting with so many people alone with no fear, Pan Wei is really worth remembering. However, it's already difficult to fight 2 people alone, not to mention more than 10 of them. Pan Wei's injuries are getting more and more severe. His power is also getting weaker. It's settled. Looks like I can complete the mission very soon. System panel. It's really hard to gather these origin points. I suppose my reputation has already spread to other cities, yet there are still so few points. But, remaining origin points, 25.00045, skill mastered, Finger of Nirvana, current level, level 2, current effect, cure most injuries and diseases in a low-level world, revitalize people to their peak states. Gradually, the effect weakens in middle-level and higher-level worlds. I can't believe it would take more than 25 points to upgrade Finger of Nirvana to level 3. I wonder how advanced it is. But it doesn't matter. I have plenty of time. Novel. Anyway, I can leave here at any time. I don't have to worry so much as I did in the main world. After I complete my mission, I'll travel across the world, ruin my reputation everywhere, and gather a bunch of origin points. These free points will be wasted if I don't gather them. Then I can learn all the martial arts I can possibly learn in this world, and upgrade them all to the highest levels. When I become invincible, I'll go back to the main world and crush Mo Ching sect. How perfect! Pan Wei, go to hell. Impossible, it's impossible. I'm the chosen one. No matter what I managed to do, I always made it. Now I'm defeated. Oh, Pan, you look terrible. Do you have something to say? Cian. You son of a bitch. Come fight me alone if you dare. I have conquered you with my wisdom. There are so many people here, and why should I fight you alone? Never mind. Time is up. I will send you to hell. I can't die like this, Fuck, he's still struggling. Someone. Hold down his leg, so I can take his life. He's finally dead. Why is it getting dark? Did the lightning just strike? He's indeed the chosen one. Even when he was getting killed, the sky casts the lightning in response. Pan Wei is dead. You finished the mission, the reward is 70 origin points. Good. Now I'm sure I can bring back my rewards. I didn't expect the system would reward me with origin points after I completed the mission. You will be sent back to the main world in 10 seconds. Please get ready. What the hell? Fuck. You didn't tell me I would be sent back immediately after I complete the mission. My free origin points. My plan to become the king of the world. Fuck you, system. My soul is back, so this transport is not really reliable at all. Can't it just transport my whole body? I'm back to hell again. Sect leader, Qin Shinxi's toy boys intruding into the ancestral shrine is unforgivable. You can't be partial towards him because of Qin Shinxi. Guardian Yi, why are you so harsh? Luckily, the time lapse between the small world and the main world is different. I don't think I've traveled for much time here. Otherwise, I would have been executed by now. All of you, get out. When I seize this man, I will bring justice. Yes. Someone is coming in to capture me. Based on the conversation, it should be the leader of the marching sect. There's no chance for me to escape. As for fighting him, how can I fight him with my power of the first level and the post-celestial stages? Previously, I heard the disciples saying the leader is seriously ill. Yahello, the founding matriarch of marching sect. Got it. How dare you disturb the ancestral shrine of the marching sect? Come out now. This is bastard. How dare you damage the sculpture of our founding matriarch? Who is that? You have woken me up. Who's there? I'm Yahello. Judging by the power circulating in your whole body, are you my descendant, who has inherited my marching cultivation methods? Your whole body is leaking internal power. Among your 12 meridians, 2 of them are almost broken, and less than a half of your acupoints are damaged, not to mention the several cracks in your internal power pool. No matter how hard you cultivate, your power will only become weaker instead of stronger. Is he trying to deceive me? But how did he see the details of my wounds? As far as I know, no one in my sect knows about this. Alas, after all, you are a descendant of my marching sect. I'll teach you a medical cultivation method. I've never heard of this martial art. But in terms of the sheer amount of power it has generated, this is definitely not something a cultivation vessel could ever achieve. Could it really be Lady Matriarch's doing? I'm tired. You're on your own now. Lady Matriarch, don't go. My lady. My lady. Fortunately, my finger of nirvana has been upgraded enough that I can now see the cause of people's illness. Otherwise, I would never be able to convince her that I'm the founding matriarch. Ugh, where am I? Huh. Ma'am, please get your hands off me. What exactly did you see after you came in? Answer me now. I might have bumped into something after getting thrown into the ancestral shrine. Then my mind went blank. When I was only half conscious, I heard a woman's voice. She said she wanted to teach me a medical martial art. I think it was called the Finger of Minerva. You mean Finger of Nirvana? Oh, yes, Finger of Nirvana. She asked me to use this art on the sect leader, promising to not hold me responsible for breaking into the ancestral shrine if I complied. Well, ma'am, are you that sect leader she had mentioned? What do you think? Sect leader, I will start massaging your shoulders according to that medical art now. Cut the crap. Finger of Nirvana. I'll try 3 forces of it first to convince her of the effect. What is this? A warm and impressive power is coursing through my body. It's not internal power, but its healing effects are much better than internal power. I can't believe it has repaired my wounded meridians with such ease. It really was the Lady Matriarch. Don't stop. Keep going. That's just the blood of stasis in my body. I've just spit it out. As long as this power keeps coursing through my body, even my incurable internal injuries will be healed at this rate. Didn't I tell you to continue? Why did you stop? Sorry, madam. This medical martial art is very energy consuming. I have only learned a little art of yang stabilization before. Now I don't have the strength to perform the Finger of Nirvana again. I can't cure her straight away, otherwise I will be of no value to her and I'll be left to die. He is the cultivation vessel captured by Shinzi. He is too weak to be able to perform Lady Matriarch's healing skill to the fullest extent. Then I'll have to. Sect leader, why did you hit me? Trespassing at the shrine is a major offense. I cannot pardon you, even if I'm the sect leader. Don't wipe the blood from your clothes. It's crucial to your survival. What? She's trying to save me? What exactly is she thinking? I haven't completely seized his corpus ascentetum yet. It would be a big loss for me if my master really killed him. Master! How's it going with Cian? Sect leader, if you can't bring yourself to execute this man because of his ties with your only disciple, I can help. Cian's violation of our ancestral shrine is unforgivable. I have already dealt with him myself. You don't need to bother, Guardian Yi. Master, what did you do to Cian? He will be here soon. You can ask him yourself. Thank you, sect leader, F for sparing my life. Cian. Master has castrated him? I won't have any chance to get his corpus ascentetum now. Serves you right. I'll give you a swift death and free you from your suffering now. Wait. Guardian Yi, we should be fair and open about our delivery of punishment. I have punished Cian for his trespassing. No need for further actions. After the death of Peng Min, I need a new person to be my servant. Cian shall be her replacement. Huh? Sect leader's residence, Maching sect. Damn it. And here I was wondering what she meant by spilling blood all over my crotch. Turns out she was going to fake a castration? I've got to play eunuch now? All right. I can be her eunuch. Since then, I have temporarily settled down as the sect leader's personal servant. Now I use the watered-down version of Finger of Nirvana to heal the sect leader every day in the name of serving her. I found her to be quite easygoing once I got to know her better. However, alas, how come this righteous cultivator, Ching Xuani, fell in love with the evil Emperor Chu Quamran who knows nothing but power? I can't believe she's obsessed with romance novels. She even sympathizes with the righteous heroine. Weren't you supposed to be a merciless woman who cultivates evil martial arts? A few days later. Guess I really can't help being so charming. I am still so attractive to women despite them thinking I'm a eunuch. Cian is so handsome. What a shame that he's already claimed by Wen Xingzi. I don't care. I can share. Same here. You insufferable women. Cian has been castrated already. He is now a eunuch who serves our sect leader. Stop fantasizing about getting into his bed. Cian can no longer satisfy you without his thing. You fools. So what if he is a eunuch? He's still more handsome than you ugly bastards. Indeed. I still want him. Me too. Make your picking when flowers are in bloom. Wait not till out of bloom to pick on twigs and sprigs in vain. Lady, please don't move. Flowers are meant for beauties. My lady, this peony flower suits you. Wow. So romantic. What about me? I want one too. Envy, jealousy, envy, jealousy. Origin points gained envy, 0.01 points, Li Sanjin. Origin points gained envy, 0.01 points, Zhang Daniu. Origin points gained envy, 0.01 points, Wang Irma. Origin points gained adoration, 0.01 points, Li Shanlian. Origin points gained adoration, 0.01 points, Luo Shiweiyu. It's such a great feeling to earn origin points with just my appearance. I can't believe that not even 100 origin points are enough to upgrade the Finger of Nirvana. It is just too expensive, isn't it? Remaining origin points, 100.01245, skill mastered, Finger of Nirvana, current level, level 2, current effect, cure most injuries and diseases in a low-level world. Revitalize people to their peak states, gradually. The effect weakens in middle-level and higher-level worlds. Plus, people in the sect have gotten used to my handsomeness now. It's almost impossible to get any origin points now, even if I go out and try to incite some reactions from them every day. That evil woman, Qin Xingzi, is a cultivator on the 9th level of post-celestial stage. I will never be able to take revenge at this rate. I have to think of a new way to earn more points. How about 2 weeks later, somewhere in Maching sect? Are you that person named Blue Joker who has a book about a secret cultivation skill for sale? Indeed I am. Here's a word of caution before you read my book, though. This book is so powerful that many disciples of our sect could hardly get out of bed after reading it. Is it really that good? The writing is breathtaking. It's got illustrations too. You will understand once you've looked at a few pages. Oh, damn. People will go crazy over this. 50 taels of silver for one copy. How expensive? Huff, forget it, I'll buy it. A strange book titled Shinsi the Young Maiden has been circulating within the Maching sect. The book is about the stories between Qin Shinsi and a cultivation vessel, and it's full of exquisite details. It's said that the book has even been introduced to people outside the Maching sect. Many young righteous cultivators who normally despise such an evil sect are offering a lot of money to get a look at it. She really is a demon. She's so good, she knows no shame. Yes, indeed. We must read it through a critical lens. Qin Shinsi's residents, how dare they? My lady, what is this? Oh no. How audacious, how dare they fantasize about you? I only have one cultivation vessel, Xie Yan. This writer even knows about that red mole on my waist. Who else could it be but him? Hey, finally. Origin points gained anger, 0.00001 points Qin Shinsi. Origin points gained anger, 0.00001 points Qin Shinsi. I haven't earned so many origin points in a row for such a long time. Qin Shinsi is giving me as many origin points as that Pan Wei. Plus there are even pirated versions of my book now. It's being sold everywhere. I can understand why. The pornography in this world is nothing compared to what I've read before. But I am a bit unhappy to have my work plagiarized, huh? Origin points gained appreciation, 0.00001 Yuhong Yen. Who is this Yuhong Yen who's giving me so many origin points? She must appreciate me a lot to generate this many origin points. Origin points gained appreciation, 0.00001 Yuhong Yen. Origin points gained appreciation, 0.00001 Yuhong Yen. Origin points gained anger, 0.00001 points, Qin Shinsi. Origin points gained appreciation, 0.00001 points, Gao Lian. Origin points gained appreciation, 0.00001 points, Feng Ming'er. There are also some other origin points of appreciation. They seem to be all women. Are female readers beginning to take interest in me? I didn't know I could achieve this. Alas, I'm still so charming even when I'm only a character in a novel. I should hurry up and publish the second episode. Better take advantage of the first book's current popularity to collect even more origin points. Then I can sit back and watch origin points pile up. Much easier than earning origin points in person. Sect Leader's residence, Maching Sect, Sect Leader, I will use Finger of Nirvana on you now, wait. Huh? What's wrong with her today? She used to come and have me use the medical art on her immediately. I need to get ready. I see, should I take my leave now and come back when you're ready? No need for that. I'm ready now. Okay. What is happening? She is acting weird today. 30 minutes later. After I used the Finger of Nirvana on her for a while, the sect leader said she would cultivate alone to heal her injury and told me to give her another treatment later. Phew, I've got to find something to do to kill time. The sect leader is really a big fan of novels, I see. There are so many books. I will choose a random book to read. Hey, this book is the wrong way around. I can't stand how messy it looks. You're becoming increasingly disrespectful. Don't mess with my stuff. Sect leader, have you finished cultivating? My injury is recovering well. You have worked hard these past few days. You may rest now. I see. I'll take my leave then. Good. I can have extra time to write my new book. By the way, I've heard about a novel that tells the story of Qin Shinsi and her cultivation vessel being popular in our sect lately. Although I have not read it myself, are you the author behind it, Blue Joker? Sect leader, I'm wronged. I have such a handsome face. Why would I ever write porn? It is a tasteless erotic book, but apart from those smutty sex scenes, the writing is actually really good. That Blue Joker knows women well. In particular, the story of lovers being separated by death, starting from the third paragraph on page 71, it's very moving. As I said, I have never read it myself. I just heard people discussing it. Wait, I know the sect leader's surname is Yu, but I never learned her first name. Is she Yu Hongyan? It's good that it wasn't you who wrote it. Otherwise, I would have to punish you for the sake of Shinzi. You may leave now. If you have free time, you might as well write more, read more books. Yes, my lady. Is she implying that I should not reveal my real identity and should write more books for her to read? I never thought that sect leader would enjoy my erotica too. I've really earned myself a special reader. This Blue Joker, No Cien, does have some literary talent. I can't get enough of his writing. Jesus Christ. It's still not enough. Just how many freaking origin points does it take to upgrade the Finger of Nirvana to level 3? Sorry, you don't have enough origin points to upgrade. The Finger of Nirvana is really awesome. I can't believe I actually got it from a low-level martial arts world. Apparently, there are still a lot more secrets to be unearthed in these smaller worlds. That being said, the Finger of Nirvana is a healing skill completely useless in a fight to the death. If I come across any danger, even if I can heal myself, wouldn't I just die in a single hit? My top priority is to obtain a martial art that will allow me to fight. I have to figure out a way to get one from the matriarch. 1 week later, pant, Miss Matriarch, I can't hold on much longer. Lately, when I put the Finger of Nirvana to full use, my back and legs hurt, my limbs go weak, and my body feels drained. Then you should stop for now. You must be suffering from a shortage of energy. I practice the Guyan Gong taught by Shinzi every day. How can I not have enough energy? And what use would an ability meant to reinvigorate a honeypot have? At most, you would only reach the first layer of the acquired realm by practicing it. It can't be helped. Since you've been here all these days to heal me, it's time to give you some kind of reward. Reward? The gods are smiling upon me. These last few days of dropping hints weren't in vain. I'll pass on to you one of our finest martial arts, so as not to dishonor the legacy of the sect founder. 1 hour later, skill input successful, skill designation, Heavenly Guard skill introduction. In the entire world, no matter how powerful someone is, none can surpass the heavens. With the heavens as your shield, there's no one who can break your defense. After cultivating it, you can expand your innate energy and strengthen your physical defense. Current level, not started. Dang, I like the sound of that. But if it's just a passive martial art, won't I be unable to attack? Never mind, it's better than nothing. And I also managed to discover one of the system's benefits. As long as I can grasp and understand a skill, it can be inputted directly into the system, thus there being no risk of me forgetting it. Although this martial art is an entry-level skill of the Mo Ching sect, the more you practice it, the more challenging it becomes later on. No one in the whole sect has been able to fully master it, but it is easier to practice than other entry-level skills, making it more suitable for people like you with a shallow foundation. It's fine if you only practice it up to the introductory level, since you still need to focus on practicing the Finger of Nirvana. Miss Matriarch, I have another favor to ask of you. What is it that you seek? Yesterday, Miss Matriarch told me that someone in the sect had written a romance novel which is corrupting the atmosphere of the Mo Ching sect. I checked into it and might have found a lead. Oh? Then what is it that you want? Miss Matriarch, you have been so kind to me that I'll never allow anyone to ruin the reputation of the Mo Ching sect. Please grant me a token and supervisory authority. I'll definitely ferret out this troublemaker. You really have some nerve. With just one glance, she put me under such enormous pressure. I almost forgot that she's the master of a sect, not just an ordinary young and avid reader. Catch. By holding onto this Mo-Ching arcane command token, you'll have the same level of authority as me. I'll lend it to you for 3 days. Phew. You're now my personal servant, and you're also someone who's close to me. If you need anything else in the future, just tell it to me straight. There's no need for you to beat around the bush. Remember, I'm not fond of people by my side engaging in petty intrigue to try to outwig each other or myself. I understand the sect master is nothing like the other bitches in this sect. In return, it'd sure be great if the second volume of that novel got written a bit faster. I have a friend who would love to read it, after all. Understood. Once I catch the venerable stable lad, I'll whip him until he finishes the manuscript. As far as origin points are concerned, I always haggle over every penny. So it only stands to reason that in regard to my foes, I'll also not let anyone get away with it, even for the smallest grievance. Yo, isn't that Unixia? Unixia, besides running your mouth off, what else are you good for? Move along. Oh, Unixia is sure to have many other uses, such as making women happy and making women happy, but how's he supposed to please women? His toy is missing. Ha ha ha. He can still use his hands, can't he? Ha ha ha. Hey there, Unixia. Come over and have some fun with us. Where are you going in such a rush? Didn't you hear me when I told you to move along? Stop acting high and mighty, Unixia. You're just the sect master's servant, while we're disciples of the sect. The difference in status between you and us is beyond comparison. You have no right to order me around. Since you absolutely insist on dying, I'll be more than happy to oblige. I'll frickin' kill you. You. Cian, you fucking bastard. What the hell do you think you're doing? You dickless piece of shit. You actually beat up a disciple of the sect? Have you gone mad? The supervisor envoy of the Mo-Ching sect is here to enforce justice on behalf of the sect master, and you're still not on your knees? I harbor suspicions that you're the group who's been writing pornographic books under the assumed name of Venerable Stable Lad from the famous Autumn Mountain. Now I'll enforce justice on behalf of the matriarch and mete out your punishment. Venerable Stable Lad from the famous Autumn Mountain? That isn't me. I'm Enforcer Ye's eldest disciple. Do you dare to hit me? Enforcer Ye? Then I need to smack you up a bit more. Origin points obtained fear, 0.01 Wang Chang. Origin points obtained fear, 0.01 Li Sanjin. Origin points obtained fear, 0.01 Pan Yong. The feeling of using my position to take my revenge is so rewarding. The supervisor envoy of the Mo-Ching sect is here to inspect your water meter. Welcome back home, my dear. It seems that news travels fast around here. At first, I wanted to play the same old trick to set her up, but she kept such a low profile that I'd better come up with something else. Enough, don't waste my time with pleasantries. I'm here to investigate the case of the recent trend of pornographic books, not to have tea. My dear, if you'd like to inquire to me about something, then by all means, please do so. I'll be more than happy to tell you everything that I know. First question, what are your 3 sizes? 3 sizes? What's that? Naturally, it's the size of your bust, waist, and hips. My dear, why don't you use your hands to measure my 3 sizes inch by inch? Preposterous. The sect master charged me with the heavy responsibility of seeing this investigation through. Please, show some self-respect. If you dare to use your feminine wiles to obstruct me again, I'll have you hanged. To be honest, I don't really understand what these 3 sizes have to do with the current case. Then I'll change my question. This book is so painstakingly detailed that it's impossible that it wasn't written by someone close to you, isn't that right? How many honeypots do you have? Just 1. Oh, I see, you have 11, that's enough people to form a football team. No, wait, a Kuju team. Not 11. Just 1. 21? Dang, you're good. You didn't even leave out the bench? Don't play dumb. I've only ever had one honeypot. And that is you, my dear. The one I gave my virginity to was you. 91? Good God. Cien. You've gone too far. Whoa there, Chin. Could it be that you're trying to defy me? There's no one else here, so let's not beat around the bush. Clearly, it was you who wrote that book. Be careful, my lady. You don't have any proof, I'll sue you for slander. Earlier, I was just having a little joke with you, my lady. Now we get down to business. I have a little favor to ask of you, my lady. Of course, if you don't want to help me, then please don't blame me for it, ha ha ha. Inside the Mo Ching sect. There are a few guys at the 5th and 6th layer of the acquired realm who I still haven't acted out my revenge upon. If I fought them, I wouldn't even leave a scratch on them, but with Chin by my side, I don't need to be afraid anymore. Long Sihai, Chin Liuha, and you guys are really shameless. With a single glance, I can tell that you aren't good people. So it must have been you who wrote that book. Chin get them. How dare you pirate romance novels? Chin smash it. Chin give them hell. They closed up shop. Chin I choose you. Where are we going now? You're not going to force me to beat up the whole sect, are you? How could you think such a thing? I only have your best interests at heart. Regardless of what it is that you're doing now, it's all on the sect master's instructions. You should catch my drift, right? By the way, do you remember Enforcer Yi? Enforcer Yi's residence. Yi Gutsuin. Get your ass out here. Chin I didn't go looking for you, but now you've come to provoke me? Yi Gutsuin. This is all your fault. Because of you, my honeypot's virtuous body is gone. Now, I'm going to bring you to justice. Wonderful. Chin drew that bullshit enforcer away without a hitch. I hope there's something valuable in this guy's room. I'll swipe it all away and give him a heart attack. No one would be so stupid as to disguise the switch of a secret compartment as a trinket on top of a bookshelf, right? What's that sound? Holy crap, there really is a hidden compartment. This guy is so vulgar that he even hid some women's underwear here. Even if I grab everything here, that guy wouldn't dare to tell anyone. If I don't take it all now, I'd be a fool. But what's up with this letter? Why was it put together with all these other valuables? This is Wu Lingxian, the great elder of the Mo Ching sect, was the elder martial sister of the former sect master, and because of that one can even say that she holds a fairly high position. So you're saying that she, along with Enforcer Yi and others, are engaging in dealings to force me to abdicate? Do you have any proof? Miss Matriarch, everything I told you is true. Enforcer Yi must be sucking up to the great elder, he's even secretly collecting her underwear. I didn't dare to take the secret letter for fear of inadvertently raising the alarm, but the underwear was quite odd, so I made a drawing of it from memory. And because of her, I ended up taking a big loss, since I had to put back all the valuables I got. Note, literally beating the grass and scaring the snake. Also, the underwear doesn't appear to have been made of silk, but of animal scales. As expected, it's Wu Lingxian's. She's the only one in the whole sect who wears this kind of snakeskin underwear. Me and the great elder have some differences in opinion, but I didn't imagine that she would dare to do such a thing at the risk of splitting up the sect. Wu Lingxian is completely delusional. As long as Miss Matriarch gives out the order, she'll be apprehended in a fraction of a minute. Things aren't as simple as you imagine, sigh. My master, the previous matriarch, passed away prematurely. When I was young, I ascended to the position. In addition, there are 4 elders in the Mo Ching sect whose martial arts are just a little inferior to my own. Each of them have their own factions and control most of the sect's valuable assets. They also pay lip service to the sect master. Great Elder Wu Lingxian, in particular, always felt that I had robbed her of her position as matriarch. Wei Lingxian is the head of the 4 great elders, and although I'm the matriarch, my actual power is severely limited. Miss Matriarch, you looked after me all this time, so I'll definitely stand by your side. I'd never imagined that at the moment of truth, I could only rely on a honeypot like you. In view of your words, if I'm able to bring the factions under control, I promise you that no one in the Mo Ching sect will pick on you ever again. Miss Matriarch, I'm not sticking with you on the same front just for the sake of benefits. Since I'm just a humble honeypot, I can easily deceive anyone in the sect. You alone, Miss Matriarch, for all your grace, were the only one who never looked down on me or regarded me as a slave worse than a dog. It was thanks to you that I was able to see that there's still a shiny glimmer of light in this merciless world. If I don't show my gratitude, how can I call myself a man? The queen is a boulder, and I'm but a reed. The reed is as tough as silk, and the boulder is unyielding. Note, this saying comes from the poem The Peacock Flies Southeast, and it's a metaphor for unwavering devotion. Though in this case, the author reversed the roles, the man is the reed instead of the king. Your mind is quite set on this. You should go for now. Then I'll be taking my leave now. I know that my cultivation is low and I'm of no use, but I'll do everything in my power to reach the point where I can help the matriarch out of her plight as soon as possible. The reed is as tough as silk, and the boulder is unyielding. Why does it sound like a love poem? Fuck, I was finally riding on her coattails, and now I've been dragged into the sex plot again. I don't seem to have any more time to waste writing porn. I have to quickly improve my strength, otherwise if I get caught up in this, I won't be able to fend for myself. Note, literally hugging her white thigh. A few days later, on the latest chapter of the young married woman's Chintzy's vermilion lips gently opened, letting out a lovely moan. Her whole delicate body enveloped the honeypot, Xie, and then suddenly a meteorite fell from the sky and killed the both of them whilst on the act. Isn't it wonderful when the end of the book reaches a happy ending? The Mo Ching sex matriarch's personal servant, Xie. Your ass. This latest chapter is a load of crap. Not only that, how dare the author disclose his identity? He must have a death wish. For a while, the readers who couldn't accept how the eunuchs the young married woman's Chintzy turned out were furious. Even the disciples who were stationed outside the sect rushed back and brought with them boxes full of death threats to demand an explanation from Xie. That son of a bitch died in the novel, so let's make sure he dies in real life as well. Note, literally the box of blades. Generally speaking, fans of all kinds of cultural and creative works, such as anime, novels, TV series, movies, etc., send a box with blades to the creator to express strong dissatisfaction with the trend of the plot. However, what they didn't know was that Xie was a eunuch who was castrated for trespassing into the ancestral shrine. And so, with nowhere to vent out their rage, the disciples became dumbfounded and annoyed. Fuck. Xie residence. Excellent, I've gathered a great deal of origin points in one fell swoop. My preparations are almost complete. The next challenge is to practice the Heavenly Guard up to the introductory level. Mo Ching Sect Martial Arts Training Field. Although the system can instantly upgrade my skills, the most basic level 0 must be practiced in person, so I have no other choice but to work up a bit of a sweat for a while. A few days later, the Mo Ching sect holds a regular sect meeting every month. In the past, the 4 great elders seldomly attended and only sent their disciples on their behalf, but this time, the great elder Wu Lingxian came in person. Gosh, if I want to quickly reach the introductory level of the Heavenly Guard, it would be best to get an expert to give me some personal guidance. It's too troublesome to practice it by myself. I'm very pleased that Elder Wu is willing to attend the meeting this time. Matriarch, I've returned to the sect to fulfill my duty as an elder. If the matriarch is handling her affairs in an inappropriate manner, it's only right that I should speak up and admonish her. Your personal servant Cian intruded into the ancestral shrine without permission, but was only castrated. Aren't you afraid that if word gets out it will be hard to convince the masses? That's right, matriarch. Your handling of this affair was biased. Ha! What a load of crap. They only want to further crack down on the matriarch's prestige, so that the neutral factions think that she can't even protect her own personal servant. If you don't kill Cian, how will you appease the masses? I suggest that enforcer ye carry out the sentence. The matriarch has her own reasons. I don't think it's necessary to kill Cian. Great Elder, what do you mean by this? Don't you care about the rules of the Mo Ching sect? It's because of this internal strife that the sect has been gradually falling into decline. The sects in the Han Empire are known as the 9 major sects, and our Mo Ching sect has been at the bottom for many years. Enough. All of you, shut up. Although Cian trespassed into the ancestral shrine, with his virtuous body he has a natural aptitude that is difficult to find. So I decided to take him as an external disciple. It's difficult to come by such a gifted disciple. How could I possibly kill him without a moment's thought? Virtuous body? Gifted? How do I know that you aren't exaggerating to protect your servant? When did the Mo Ching sect fall so low as to consider a honeypot a treasure? This is Shimmer, my last direct disciple. She has only been practicing for 3 months, but has already reached the 3rd layer of the acquired realm. In 3 days, she'll have a match with him. If he can hold a candle to her, I'll accept that he's indeed gifted and won't pursue this matter any further. Note, there are 4 kinds of disciples: external, inner, core, and direct disciples. Direct disciples are mentored personally by their master and their number is finite. 3 months? 3rd layer of the acquired realm? When it comes to practicing martial arts, Cian has only just started, and it hasn't even been a month since he was used to drain life force. Hence, it would be rather unfair, so why don't we? Matriarch, we can't give in. I, Cian, am unable to stand anyone being so disrespectful to you. Compared to that, whoever chickens out is a coward. The next day, Mo Ching sect martial arts training field. My lady, bad news. That guy is coming. It's you? Hey, my lady. Have you been practicing hard? Some time ago, you seemed to be having a great time writing You're the Young Married Woman's Chintzy, so why don't you continue to do so, my dear? My lady, again with your jokes. It's obvious that someone set me up on purpose. Quit your nonsense. What do you want from me? Then, I'll get straight to the point. I hope you can offer me some guidance in practicing the heavenly guard. I have no other choice. Personal guidance requires deep kinship, and Miss Matriarch was reluctant to do it, so I could only go to this bitch for help. My lady, Cian made a bet with the Great Elder that he would compete with her last direct disciple tomorrow. If Cian loses, he will be punished in accordance with rules of the sect and be beheaded. It appears that you want to get something out of me? You shouldn't say such a thing. The 2 of us are in it together for better or worse. Note, literally like grasshoppers tied together with a piece of string. Woe is me. After they're done with me, you as the matriarch's lineal disciple will be Wu Lingxian's next target. So that childish silly you from before was really just an act. There's no harm in me teaching you, but what would be in it for me? Well, open your hand. How about I give you this for you to play with it? You. Don't get mad, I was just kidding. But I can promise you that there won't be any more sequels of The Young Married Woman's Chintzy. How about that? I don't want to continue to write porn anyway, so I'll just use that as a bargaining chip. Deal. Then let us start. By the way, return the grasshopper I gave you to me first. Now that it's in my hands, it's mine. Well, aren't you an odd one? You even covet a puny grasshopper? Just how greedy are you? What I just told you is how to circulate internal energy. You should get better at it with experience. My lady, you seem to have grown bigger again. If you have time to crack a joke, then it means you understood. Note, laterally Xiao Chang. Unlike a major achievement, De Chang, which means the full mastery of a skill, a minor achievement is a minor breakthrough in the mastery of a skill. In terms of the system, it's probably represented as leveling up. But even if you understand the basics, you're still no match for Shiryener. Only if you achieve a minor achievement will you have a chance to keep up with her for a few minutes, but how could something like that ever happen? Minor achievement? Chin Shinsi, you don't seem to get it. My martial arts talent is just like my face, unparalleled in the whole world. My heavenly guard has finally reached the introductory level. Now let me have a look at my achievements as porn writing eunuch. Not bad. System level, level 1, name, Xiayan, realm, acquired realm first layer, skill mastery, expand, origin points, 154.00500, number of times you've entered another realm, 1, realm travel function is on cooldown. Let me take a look at my skills. Skill mastery, Guyan Gong, current level, level 2, level cap exceed, current effect, small improvement to physical fitness and physical endurance. Considerably effective at increasing vigor. Skill mastery, finger of nirvana, current level, level 2, current effect, can cure the vast majority of injuries and diseases in low-level worlds. Allows people to gradually return to their peak state. Its effectiveness weakens in middle and higher level worlds. Skill mastery, heavenly guard, current level, level 0, current effect, uses innate energy to nourish the body and slightly improves the body's defensive power. The Guyan Gong can no longer be upgraded. The finger of nirvana can't be upgraded for the time being, so I can only choose you. Heavenly guard. Give me my upgrades. Holy shit, I can feel it welling up all over. That was scary. Just now, it felt like I ate 50 kilograms of rice all at once. I felt incredibly dizzy. My whole body feels a little numb, probably an after effect of upgrading too fast. My God, holy crap. Poo, poo, poo. My strength changed so much that I'm having a hard time controlling it. Oh, no. The mirror? Where's the mirror? I have to look at myself. Aha, there it is. Jesus Christ, holy shit. Mamma mia, this is some upgrade. I can barely recognize myself. Generally speaking, when a martial art that strengthens physical defense is practiced to the extreme, it will cause some changes to the body. A person's whole body will expand by 1 or 2 sizes, his muscles will grow all over the place and things like that, but it's not so bad. At least, I didn't become a bodybuilding freak and my extreme handsome is still there. Even though my appearance hasn't changed much, I've definitely been reborn. System panel. System level, level 1, name, Xiayan, realm, acquired realm third layer, skill mastery, expand, origin points, 14.00500, number of times you've entered another realm, 1, realm travel function is on cooldown. I reached the third layer of the acquired realm? Just like that? Expand. Let me see how many levels the Heavenly Guard has gone up. Skill Mastery, Heavenly Guard, current level, level 6, level cap exceed, current effect. Heavenly Guard converts the innate energy that permeates the inner body into an invisible essence which acts to ward off physical attacks. Until the innate energy runs out, it can withstand any physical damage. After exceeding the level cap, there is no need for conscious action. The essence protecting the body has the ability to automatically defend it. I can't believe it upgraded all the way over the level cap. Looking at the effect description, it's indeed very powerful, and I won't take any damage until I've used up all of my innate energy. Even better, it's a passive skill. If I can learn another martial art that quickly recovers innate energy, I'll truly become invincible. Even though this cost me 140 origin points, it was completely worth it. If in a single night, I broke through 2 layers and reached the 3rd layer of the acquired realm. How much further will I go next? The next day, did you hear? Both of the parties involved in this competition aren't trifling on any account. One of them is Xiayan, the matriarch's personal servant, and the other is a great elder's lineal disciple. Do you mean that genius who reached the 3rd layer of the acquired realm with only 3 months of practice? The very same. Why is that dick-less bastard Xiayan fighting with the great elder's last direct disciple? Who did you say was a dick-less bastard? You guys are just jealous that Xiayan is more handsome than you. No matter how handsome he is, he's still a eunuch. Incredibly, no one has found out that I've reached the 3rd layer of the acquired realm. The system conceals its power quite well. Hey, the match is about to start. Stop drifting off. Also, you'd better give up now. Once I start fighting with other people, I turn into a completely different person. I don't want to hurt you. The Mo Ching sect is packed with all kinds of sluts, bitches, bookworms, and now there's even such a pure, gentle, and adorable little miss. Little miss, feel free to attack me. Even though your cultivation level is relatively high, I'm a man after all, and I'm sure I can handle you for over a stick of incense. Here I go. Don't fall over so soon. I'm just getting started. Let me enjoy myself to my heart's content. Great Elder, it's true that Yennefer is exceptionally talented, but what's most remarkable about her is that she seems to possess a very special bloodline. Once in combat, she'll enter a berserk state, turning her into a natural fighter worthy of being called a goddess of war. Miss, you had to jump on me. Is it over? The fight is really ruthless, but when I think that the one who's being thrashed is Xiayan, why do I feel so at ease? Hee. Poor Xiayan. Yeah, sure, Yennefer is too cruel. How could she hit Xiayan like that? He's so cute. What? It hurts a little bit, but with the Heavenly Guard protecting me, I haven't suffered any major damage. It's just that when I was taking a beating, why did it feel so rewarding? Could it be that's the martial art intent essence that only appears when one fully masters the Heavenly Guard? How's that even possible? He didn't even know the basics last night. It's no wonder that Xiayan managed to withstand the beating. He's fully mastered the Heavenly Guard. That's really odd. I read in a book that when a person fully mastered the Heavenly Guard, a heavenly gate would appear before one's very eyes. Why the heck are there 3 of them behind this guy? Didn't you say that he sucked at martial arts? Little miss, come on. I, Xiayan, have never hit a woman in my entire life. So you can fight at ease, I'll not hit back. Let me give that a try once again. Wow, how cool. So manly. Xiayan is the best. I think so too. What's this bull about never hitting a woman, my lady? Xiayan clearly hit me. Yeah, that's the stuff. As expected, it's just as I felt before. Because I've just advanced to the 3rd layer of the acquired realm, my innate energy is in turmoil and my foundation is unstable. Her attacks calm the turmoil and the flow of my innate energy and make my foundation more stable. So much so that after the pain is gone, the place where she hit me feels wonderful because the flow of energy gets unblocked. It's just like I'm being massaged by a veteran of traditional Chinese medicine. What's up with that face? Come on. Keep going. More. 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 Even though Xiayan is the one being beaten up, why does it appear that Miss Yennefer is the one getting pushed back? Not only did he fully master his Heavenly Guard, he's also advanced to the 3rd layer of the acquired realm. That wench Yu Hongyan. She hit him quite well. Don't stop. Keep going. Oh no. The stick of incense ran out. Finger of Nirvana. I've been fighting him for so long and yet it's already over. Huh? What happened to my hands? I've also recovered most of my innate energy. I've healed your hands and recovered your innate energy using my finger of nirvana. Now come get me. I think I'll pass. Little miss, you're so young, why are you being so lazy? If you can't even beat the crap out of me without me even moving, how are you going to fight against outsiders for the sake of the sect? Come. Smack me right here. The Mo Ching sect doesn't need kind-hearted people. If you don't dare to fight me, you're not worthy of protecting the sect. Why, you bully? I don't want to fight you anymore. Yinner. Xie Yan, you disgraced my disciple, go to hell. Wu Lingxian, how dare you be so impudent? HM? Your injury has healed? And you even made further progress? The stick of incense has already burned out a long time ago. Hence, this battle is Xie Yan's victory. Who else has any objections? The sect master is without equal, who would ever dare to disagree? This Xie Yan was able to master the heavenly guard to such an unprecedented level, how could he only be a trivial pawn? Matriarch, you duped me big time. My lady, Xie Yan, he. Didn't that dickless scumbag Xie Yan know nothing about martial arts before now? So how did he shoo? Keep quiet. Now I get it. Xie Yan must be a pawn that the sect master prepared long ago. The matriarch's wisdom is as deep as the ocean, and this punk is terrifying. Origin points obtained astonishment, 0.01 points, Wu Lingxian. Origin points obtained astonishment, 0.01 points, Yu Hongyan. Origin points obtained astonishment, 0.01 points, Qin Xinzi. Origin points obtained fear, 0.01 points, Yueru. This time, because of Shuyinner's trashing, not only did my foundation completely stabilize, but I also gained a heap of origin points. It was really a good haul. What's up with the matriarch? Today's martial arts competition ends here. All disciples, return to your practice. Henceforth, none is to voice any complaints against Xie Yan. Mo Ching Sect's matriarch's inner court. Miss Matriarch, I did a good job today. Miss Matriarch? What's wrong? Cough, cough. At first, 70% of the injuries had been healed, but today when I went all out against Wu Lingxian, my internal injuries acted up again. Don't worry, Miss Matriarch. I'll heal you right away. Xie Yan, your finger of nirvana has become stronger. This time, I recovered much faster than before. Probably because I mastered the heavenly guard and reached the third layer of the acquired realm, the power of the finger of nirvana also improved. Oh, shit. I carelessly used it at full power. The heavenly guard is famous for being easy to learn and difficult to master. No matter how much of a genius you are, it's impossible to achieve full mastery in such a short time. Well, about that. Maybe it's the sect founder's blessing. She couldn't stomach seeing the great elder humiliating you like that, so she stepped up to help me from behind the scenes. Is that so? Then, I'll believe you for now. Fuck, I overdid it with the drama there. Fortunately, she didn't dig any deeper. Miss Matriarch, what are you thinking about? I was thinking about what I should do next. Currently, the sect is in a state of unrest. Miss Matriarch, your injuries are getting better. So what does one trifling great elder matter? That old hag is just cowering in fear and trying to keep afloat. Otherwise, you would have destroyed her in the twinkling of an eye. Note, literally hiding one's body and covering one's head and begging for food and clothes. It's a quote said by Luo Guanzhong of the Ming Dynasty in Chapter 92 of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Since you're an official who goes by using flattery, you can only shrink your head and beg for food and clothes. You make it sound so simple. First off, Wu Lingxian was exercising forbearance because I was seriously injured and had not yet recovered. Now that she found that I'm in better condition, judging by her personality, it's very likely that she'll join hands with the other 3 elders to take decisive action. Secondly, even though my martial arts in my heyday were better than those of the 4 elders, they were only so by a small amount. I'd be no match for them if the 4 of them joined forces. Lastly, my injuries aren't as trivial as you think they are. There's no way for the finger of Nirvana to heal the root cause. Every time you use the finger of Nirvana on me, I can feel its effect getting smaller and smaller. This time, you managed to heal my internal injuries. However, I only feared that its crux is getting used to the finger of Nirvana's power. For a long time, I've lived indoors in order to recover from my injuries. This has led to me drifting apart from the people of the sect. Up until now, the severity of my injuries has gotten worse time and time again, making me unable to fight for long periods of time. At this time, if the Great Elder wins over power, you and I will be in grave danger. Don't worry, Miss Matriarch. I'll do everything in my power to heal you. No matter what that old hag does, we'll face it together. As expected, the finger of Nirvana at level 2 is far less powerful in the main world than in the world of Yunshan. However, if level 2 isn't enough, then I'll just upgrade it to level 3. If you really mean it, then I'd be very pleased. I have the same surname as the sect founder, Yu, and my maiden name is Hongyin. Later, when no one's around, you can call me Sisyu. Sisyu. So the mysterious reader was the sect master all along. This time, you went all out to defeat the Great Elder's direct disciple, which gave me a lot of prominence within the sect. What would you like as your reward? Sisyu is indeed being very generous to me. If you want to reward me, you might as well grant me another set of martial arts skills. If the Great Elder gets up to no good, I can be of help to you. So you've made up your mind. However, the martial arts I have here are all for the women's side of the sect, so they aren't suitable for men to practice. The only one I had is the Heavenly Guard I handed over to you before. Take it easy, I didn't say I wouldn't give you anything. Here, take this. This is the token for the Sutra Pavilion. If it's a skill from there, you can choose anyone you like. Note, literally Tripitaka. From Wiki, Tripitaka 16, the traditional term for the Buddhist scriptures, and is composed of 3 main categories of texts that collectively constitute the Buddhist canon: the Vinaya, Sutra, and Abhidhamma. Thank you, Sisyu. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Xiayan, do you understand this principle? Note, laterally, when trees in the woods grow tall, the wind blows them away, and it means that if one stands out too much, others will get envious and attempt to destroy them. This excerpt originated from Wei Kang's book Analects on Fate. He was an inhabitant of Wei during the era of the 3 kingdoms. The full sentence is, when trees in the woods grow tall, the wind blows them away, when they pile up on shore, the current sweeps them by, and when they tower over the people, many cease to be. Of course, I understand what you mean, Sisyu. You'd better keep a low profile from now on. After all, you've offended Wu Lingxian. If she finds a reason to kill you, even if I go find her to get revenge afterwards, I won't be able to save you. Don't worry, Sisyu. I'll be careful to not provoke the Great Elder any further. I hope you really understand. I'm in a pretty dangerous situation right now. Even I'm worried about my life. Will we get the last laugh and hang on until the end? I understand, then I'll be heading back now. Leave. I thought Yu Hongyin's injuries would never get better. I didn't expect her to somewhat recover her strength now. Is it possible that she ran across a fortuitous encounter? Master, Xiayan has a fingering technique which allows him to restore the vast majority of another person's innate energy and injuries. Is it possible that he? Xiayan, that bastard. It seems I can't have him running around any longer. After I was done with Qin Xingxi, Wu Lingxian appeared, and she's even more ruthless than her. When it all comes down to it, I'm just not strong and powerful enough. Now that I've been marked by that old hag, I can't get anything done in the Mo Qing sect. I can't soak up any origin points, so my back is against the wall. The system's roam travel function has been on cooldown this whole time, and I don't know when I'll be able to use it. And the origin points that I was harvesting due to my lofty win against Trioner have also stagnated. Huh? System level, level 1, name, Cian, realm, acquired realm 3rd layer, origin points, 24.00217, number of times you've entered another realm, 1, cooldown has ended. The realm travel function's cooldown period has ended. Do you wish to use it? I have to quickly find a far-off place to use it. Secluded location, the random world finder has found the world of Qianming. To travel to this world, 18 origin points will be spent. Activating realm travel function, calculating route. Do you wish to travel to the discovered world of Qianming? Yes, no. I seem to recall that a while ago, the world of Yunshan only used up 8 origin points, and now the second world is using up 18 origin points. Will the price go up even higher later? Forget it, whatever the price, I still have to go. The main world is too dangerous. I'll lie low until the wind blows over for now. Click. 18 origin points have been used, realm travel function activated. In this vast world, there's a tremendous empire with a 700-year-old history, the Qianming Empire. The Qianming Empire was founded on military might on the Lanxing continent and exclusively enjoyed the vast majority of the land and its abundant resources. However, the Qianming Empire's hundreds of years of dominance made it rest on its laurels, and eventually it lagged behind the rest of the world in science and technology. 10 years ago, a country founded on science and technology from the other side of the ocean, the fast rising to prominence Union of England, found this decadent empire. Under the bombardment of the Union's gunboats and artillery, the empire suffered a crushing defeat and was forced to sign various treaties, forfeiting their sovereignty under humiliating terms. Among the empire's foreign concessions, many of them have already become more open-minded, and the city of Haijiao, the largest on the coast, is undoubtedly the one where the Union most exerts its influence. Xie Yan is the contemporary hall master of the city of Haijiao's God Fist Hall, where he has honed his fist techniques. His accomplishments in martial arts are unmatched all over the city. At the same time, he also has exceptional martial arts ethics. He's well known throughout the entire country and is the key figure of the city of Haijiao. Rumors say that once the Union of Engluan invaded, he assassinated many Union officers during the upheaval within their ranks. Unfortunately, a single person's power could not remedy the situation, and the land still fell. After the Union vanquished the Empire, it always sought to prove the ignorance and backwardness of the Empire's martial arts, and that only the Union's science and technology was the light of civilization. As a result, they fixed their sights on Xie Yan. As long as they publicly knocked down the martial arts Grand Master in the challenge arena, it would be tantamount to thoroughly crushing the backbone of the people of Qianming. Xie Yan, we invited you out of courtesy, and you do this? Is this your country's so-called etiquette? Our people's custom has always been to offer good wine to good guests and chase away evil dogs with clubs. That said, your union's so-called cyborgs only amount to this much. Humph, Mr. Xie, have you taken into consideration our proposal for our Yingqian Grand Competition half a month from now? As long as I'm open and just, I'll go to the challenge arena to show you all the true martial arts of Qianming. Ha, I'm looking forward to your performance. Master, that was a beautiful strike. That's right, Master. When will you teach us that move? What were those Union pricks saying about choosing the 3 strongest martial arts Grand Masters and facing them off in a competition against their cyborgs to determine who was the most powerful? When it comes down to it, they're nothing much. Master's punch would strike someone's mug right in. Master? Master! Pant. Pant, these Union cyborgs are very powerful. No matter how strong someone is, there's always someone stronger. Don't underestimate the cyborgs. Even I, your master, struggled with all my might and sustained a few injuries before I could bring him down. Note, literally the universe is without limit, and so are people. Things aren't looking good for the competition in half a month, but we can't falter. The Union wants to make use of this match to suppress the spirit of our countrymen. We must fight and show our country's might. The next day. I can't believe that yesterday's match injured my heart meridian. Just a single cyborg is already this powerful, and I've heard that there are tens of thousands of them within the Union. Master, the medicine is ready. Eldest disciple of the God Fist Hall, Lu Yuntao, this is the internal injury medicine prescribed by the doctor. Master, please drink it while it's hot. Yuntao, how thoughtful you've been. In recent days, you as the eldest disciple have helped me teach the disciples how to fight. Alas, yesterday, when Master had returned to his room to rest, someone shouted that martial arts are out of date. No matter how much you practice, you can't compete with science. Some of the disciples have even left the school for fear of the Union's reprisal. Is it? No wonder they're teachers. The medicine, there's poison in the medicine. Master, it was me who put it. Yuntao. I've always done my very best to hold you in the highest regard. How could you poison me? Master, times have changed. Master, you really did treat me well, and I've never had any intention of killing you. This medicine will only make you lose your strength. I'll give Master the antidote once the Yingqian Grand Competition is over. The Empire is destined to be vanquished by the Union. No matter how powerful our fists and feet are, they can't surpass their aircraft and artillery. It's better to surrender as soon as possible and focus on our new lives in the future instead of wasting them on a meaningless struggle. Not bad at all, Mr. Liu. You're so young, but you already have this fine sense of ideological awareness. Much better than some old fogey who don't allow for progress. It's just that Mr. Liu is still being too indecisive. Xie Yan, surrender now, or I'll blow your head off. Me? Surrender? Pooh. You little punk, how stubborn. I'll murder you right now. Wait. Don't shoot. Please, give me one more day, just one more day. I know my master's temperament best. Let me persuade him. For Mr. Liu's sake, I'll spare you this time. Take him back to the harbor base. Master, please understand that this is the only way to save the Empire. By surrendering to the enemy and selling out your own country for power and wealth? How is this to save the country? We've seen with our own eyes how the Union's giant warships and artillery, like a hot knife cutting through butter, take our cities and conquer the land. Although our martial artists are strong, they're only made out of flesh and blood. Learning martial arts can't save the Qianming Empire. And is it okay to kneel down and beg like a dog like you? To submit to the Union is to allow the country to perish, but to not do so would be genocide. The fall of the Empire is already set in stone and can't be stopped. Please, Master, for the sake of future generations, submit to the Union. If we show our worth, collaborate with the Union, and wait for an opportunity, we might be able to save our country. Lu Yuntao, you might be proficient in all kinds of martial arts, but why don't you understand such a simple principle? The country might fall. The people might perish. But never should you submit. As long as a nation stands, there's hope for a comeback, but by submitting, it will no longer rise up ever again. Get the fuck out of my sight. From today on, our master and disciple relationship is over. Time has run out. Master, won't you take a moment to think it over? Later, I'll come by again to try to convince you. Lu Yuntao, oh, Lu Yuntao. You want to save the country by collaborating? That's just a spineless excuse to cling to your life. In my generation's creed, there's no mention of giving up. If we can't have that, then we'd rather stand honorably than walk on a crooked path. Note, this is a quote from the Investiture of the Gods. From Wiki. A 16th century Chinese novel and one of the major vernacular Chinese works in the gods and demons genre written during the Ming Dynasty. By Su Zongin. In the book, when the future king one of Zhou saw Jiangxia fishing by the Wei River with a fishing rod without bait, he was puzzled by this and asked him why he did it. Jiangxia said these words, "It's better to use a straight rod than to seek wrong, and it means that it's better to be upright and live an honest life than to be evil and live at someone else's expense. As long as all my countrymen have the courage to resist and to never bow down, one day we will drive out the Union and rise to our former glory. It's too bad I won't get to see that day." World of Qianming, Imperial Grand Master Xie Yan. Soul replacement succeeded. Beginning memory import completed. We'd rather stand honorably than walk on a crooked path, is it? Well said. Die rather than submit. I've received your will. The original owner was indeed worthy of being called a national hero. I just came here and haven't even done anything yet, but I'm already harvesting a bunch of origin points. Origin points obtained reverence, 0.00001 points Manhwa. Origin points obtained reverence, 0.00001 points Ma. The level of martial arts in this world is very low, far inferior to those in the main world, but to me it's like taking candy from a baby. The original owner was really determined. I can't stop the blood. Let me start by using the finger of Nirvana. Nmaha. Incredible. All the toxins and injuries disappeared with a single use. Not only that, I can't believe it feels so good. No wonder the matriarch found it hard to contain herself. Wait a minute. That's not right. Since I'm in a state of soul crossing, shouldn't my abilities from the main world be sealed? Why was I able to use the finger of Nirvana? System panel, come out. Show me my skills. Skill mastery, Yang strengthening method, current level, level 2, level cap exceed. The subject is in a state of soul crossing. The use of skills from the main body on this body is forbidden. Skill mastery, heavenly guard, current level, level 6 exceed. The subject is in a state of soul crossing. The use of skills from the main body on this body is forbidden. Skill mastery, finger of Nirvana, current level, level 2, current effect, can cure the vast majority of injuries and diseases in low-level worlds. Allows people to gradually return to their peak state. Its effectiveness weakens in middle and higher-level worlds. Skill mastery, Fist of God, current level, level 2, current effect, a fighting technique that purely relies on the body's physical strength. Slightly improves endurance, strength, and agility. As expected, I can't use the Heavenly Guard or the Yang strengthening method, but why can I use the Finger of Nirvana? What could be the reason? Since the Finger of Nirvana is a secret immortal method, it is imprinted into the user's soul and is therefore not subject to any restrictions. The Finger of Nirvana is incredible. It really does seem I was extremely lucky in getting it in the world of Yunshan. Hold on, what the hell is this thing? Current title, National Soul. How come I've never seen this National Soul title before? What does this mean? Soon after the user switched with the target in the world of the Son of God, the title system was unlocked. In this world, the user can obtain a title if certain conditions are met. Each title has its own unique and powerful abilities. Sounds interesting. What are the conditions for the National Soul title to be unlocked? And what will its effects be after it is? The user should find that out by himself. Loading quest. When the Yingqian Grand Competition half a month from now, make eldest disciple Lu Yuntao regret his betrayal from the bottom of his heart and make the Union dare not invade the Empire ever again. After the quest is completed, you can return with all the power you've gained in this world, otherwise you'll get nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? How am I supposed to find that out? And you gave me so many quests under the guise of a single one. First off, let me upgrade the skill that the original owner of this body used. If I can increase my combat power, then I should do so as much as I can. Current origin points, 1.90,365 skill mastery, Fist of God, current level, level 4, level cap exceed, current effect, a fighting technique that purely relies on the body's physical strength. Modestly improves endurance, strength, and agility. It only took 6 origin points to go over the level cap. The martial arts in this world are really cheap. But I suppose that even though I upgraded the Fist of God over the level cap, it still can't stop bullets. They have no idea that my poison has been detoxified, so maybe I can. Master, have you finally come around? Dash. There's an old saying in your Qianming Empire that I'm quite fond of. And it's known as, he who is wise knows the times. I welcome you. Many years from now you will rejoice in the decision you made today. Rejoice, rejoice your ass. Hey, tell them to give me a way out, or I'll crush your throat. Let him through, don't shoot, don't shoot. Master, see, calm down. Hey, you. That's right, I'm talking to you. Why are you still standing about? Do you want me to kill your officer? All of you, listen to him, step back. Looking at my surroundings, the base was built into the harbor, so as long as... Shit, there was a sniper lying in wait. Thanks to the finger of Nirvana, as long as they don't blow my head to smithereens, I won't die. Open fire. Open fire now. Colonel, he's actually, what about him? He's nothing more than a backward Qianming martial artist. Although the Fist of God is far inferior to the martial arts in the main world, after upgrading it above the level cap, it has increased my strength by a substantial amount. Here you go. Origin points obtained hatred, 0.01 points Roosevelt Cecil. Origin points obtained hatred, 0.01 points Con Nor George. Origin points obtained fear, 0.01 points Robert George. Origin points obtained fear, 0.01 points Daniel Baker. What a stunning amount of origin points. Awesome. Fist of God piercing wooden kick. Fist of God Iron Mountain thrust. We hit him. Pant. Pant, it frickin' hurts. But you can't kill little old me with only this. Guns don't kill him? Is this the martial arts of Qianming? I'll smash your head in before I make off. Someone help me. Fist of God gobsmacking force. There's no way that Master's Fist of God is this powerful. Traitorous disciple, your Fist of God is pretty good. You've almost fully mastered it. It's too bad that it still falls short. Wonderful. The cyborgs are here. Get him. Grab that monster. Don't let him get away. My body is already having difficulty coping with those ordinary firearms. Now with these bunch of cyborgs on top of that, I'll be in trouble if I get in a confrontation with them. Looks like I have to give them the slip, however. I will return. That guy jumped into the sea and escaped. Get on the speedboats and look for him. He crippled my hands with a single punch. This can't be, unless... He broke through the bottleneck and reached the legendary realm of God of Martial Arts. What God of Martial Arts bullshit are you on about? You people of Qianming really like to exaggerate. At best, he's reached the cyborg's level, and like a craven dog, took advantage of the chaos to escape. Had he escaped a little bit more slowly, he would have met with the top-class cyborgs in the Union and turned into dead meat. Mr. Liu, I'm going to open your eyes today. Open fire. THTH this. Not only are our Union's guns immensely powerful, but we also have impenetrable defenses to match it. Not only that, but the Union also has far more powerful weapons than mere handheld firearms. Mr. Liu, let me open your eyes once again. This, even if we were to reach the realm of God of Martial Arts, we could never hope to match this power. Mr. Lu saved me just now and has proven his loyalty, and the Union is always generous to its friends. Mr. Lu, martial artists, such as yourself, will only become stronger after becoming a cyborg. Besides, only by accepting the transformation can your arms be restored to their original state and not become disabled. I accept. That's right, Mr. Lu. When the time comes, you will represent the Union and thoroughly crush the martial artists of Qianming. Modern firearms are still a handful to deal with. If I didn't have the finger of Nirvana, I would have died 10 times back there. The level of power in this world is very low. I reckon that even though that same level of power can topple mountains and rend the earth here, it would only peel the paint off a few walls in the main world. Looking at it from another angle, the main world has its merits. In this world, the Heavenly Guard may be able to stop bullets. Though I'd still need to practice the Heavenly Guard once again. The good thing is that I have already practiced it once before, so there's still time to reach the introductory level before the competition. Origin points obtained, hatred 0.00001 points, Abraham Lincoln, origin points obtained, hatred 0.00001 points, Donald Trump, origin points obtained, fear 0.00001 points, Barack Hussein Obama, origin points obtained, fear 0.00001 points, George Walker Bush. Since I ran amok in the base, even the enemy is providing me with origin points. Not bad at all. Half a month later, Incheon Grand Competition, go get him, Master Qin. Hit him. Teach that traitor a lesson. Master Qin was defeated in a single round. After Lu Yuntao accepted being turned into a cyborg, he could instantly dispatch such an accomplished Grand Master as Master Qin. It looks like it's up to me to teach the traitor a lesson today. Old fools should stay in their graves and not crawl out to make a fool of themselves. Lu Yuntao. You brute. What do you think you're doing? Oh my God, that was an instant kill. He didn't even have the chance to do anything. Look. This is the power of the Union science and technology. 2 of the finest martial arts grandmasters selected from all over the city of Haijiao can't even withstand a single move from the Union cyborgs. The Empire is really done for. We should heed Lu Yuntao's advice and surrender as soon as possible. No, we're still not done. We still have Master Xie Yan. In the city of Haijiao, he's known as the strongest. At a young age, Master Xie Yan had surpassed everyone in martial arts. Give it up. Didn't Xie Yan turn tail and run when he got hit by firearms half a month ago? And Xie Yan hasn't shown up for such a long time that he's either dead or too afraid to come. Nonsense. He's only a mere cyborg. On that day at the Union's base, I was alone face to face with hundreds of people, hundreds of guns, but was I ever afraid then? That voice. Look. Over there. Master? I'm sorry, you too. In order to gather enough origin points to upgrade the Heavenly Guard, I was late. I'll carry on your will, to overthrow the Union, to win back our mountains and rivers, to restore our land, and to show our country's might. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. It's Master Xie Yan. He's here. Don't shoot. He came just in time. The more people put their hopes on him, the more despair they'll be in when he's knocked down. We just have to calmly wait for Mr. Lu to bring us the good news. Lu Yuntao. Look at yourself, you're not even human anymore. Is this what you wanted? So as to bring about a quick end and force everyone to give up their resistance, I was left with no choice but to do this. Now that it has come to this, I can't look back anymore. Make your move, Master. You only know how to use brute force after becoming a cyborg? Whatever happened to everything I taught you? the strong can topple 10 martial artists. In the face of absolute power, the so-called techniques are meaningless. I couldn't take your punch last time, but now that I'm a cyborg, I'm not afraid of your power anymore. Pant, just the power I gained from the mere half a month it took me to become a cyborg would take you 20 years of excruciating practice to obtain. This is the power of science and technology. Foolish disciple, don't get too full of yourself. Fist of God's hands of the demise. You only became a little bit stronger and you got so proud of yourself. You lost every speck of humility of a martial artist. Yuntao, you're a disappointment for your master. Pant-oo pant. Mr. Liu, use this weapon. Shameless. That's cheating. Isn't this a martial arts hand-to-hand competition? Why is he using weapons? No matter how strong martial arts are, the body is still only made of flesh. Under this kind of firepower, no matter who it is, they will only be ripped to shreds. Heavenly Guard. In the past half-month, I managed to gather more than 100 origin points. Although it wasn't enough for me to upgrade the Heavenly Guard above the level cap, it was more than enough to upgrade it to level 5. With this world's level of power, the defensive capabilities of the Heavenly Guard at level 5 are far beyond those in the main world. As such, I'm no longer afraid of bullets. No, this can't be happening. Even the city tower can't stop guns. How could anyone resist them with their bare body? Even though guns are powerful and can be used to conquer cities and take over the land, they're only outside aids after all. A truly powerful person is one who has a strong and unyielding will. With such a will, even an old man can move mountains. Note, this is a reference to the fable The Foolish Old Man Who Removed the Mountains. It was written by Hezi, a philosopher during the era of the Warring States, and is an allegory for the confidence and perseverance of the working people in ancient China. If you do not bend your will, only then you will be ever victorious. This is the realm of God of martial arts. Do you understand? Well said. Grandmaster Xie, well done. The Union's technology can't stand a single blow. The martial arts of Qianming aren't as backward as the Union of England make them out to be. They still hold promise, enough for the Qianming to hold sway over the whole world. Heavenly Guard. Grandmaster Xie. Do you see? Even if you practice martial arts to such a degree, you can't beat the Union's technology. Everybody, this pointless struggle shouldn't go on any further. If you don't resist, you won't have to sacrifice yourselves anymore. Submit to the Union as soon as possible and accept their enlightenment. Finger of Nirvana. Damn it, they even have such shady technology as handheld railguns? Ha ha ha. What god of martial arts? Before our Union's railguns, everything is but trash. What a despicable sneak attack. There's no need to talk about chivalry with you lowly races. Titan, he shouldn't be dead yet. Go finish him off. Roger. I won't allow you to hurt Grandmaster Xie. Little girl, even your god of martial arts was already half killed by our Titan's railgun. How dare you stand in front of him? Aren't you afraid you'll die? I'm very afraid. But I'm even more afraid that I'll lose my will to fight back. Grandmaster Xie said that only when someone had a strong and unyielding will would they be unstoppable. Now I'm no longer afraid. Go to hell. What can you change with your little body? You still have me. And me. I, Song Xiaokong, have never done anything worthwhile in my entire life. But this time I'll become a man. Count me, Su Yang, in 2. What's going on? What's happened with these ignorant Qianming people? Weren't they as docile as cattle before? Why are they acting like this today? Origin points obtained reverence 0.01 points. Liang Min origin points obtained reverence 0.01 points. Shin Xian origin points obtained reverence 0.01 points. Wang Daming origin points obtained reverence 0.01 points. Shin Erqian origin points obtained reverence 0.01 points. Su Yang origin points obtained reverence 0.01 points. Song Xiaokong. I've finally gathered enough origin points to reach level 6. Look at the sky. What's that? The color of the sky is changing? Thank you everyone for standing in front of me. Now, leave the rest to me. Oh my God. That's just an illusion. All of you, on your feet. Open fire. Get rid of all these heretics. Do you think the same trick will work on me twice? Fire. Keep firing. Don't let up. Don't let him come any closer. What's the matter? Is this all your firepower? It's not even enough to tickle me. Ha, the Union's so-called world-dominating firearms only amount to this much. The Union's so-called invincible cyborgs are nothing more than chicks when faced with the martial arts of Qianming. People of the Union, do you see it now? Our dignified country is one of tidy clothes and courteous manners, but in our moment's neglect, you barbarians took advantage of us whilst we were soundly asleep. Now that we're gradually waking up, it's time to sweep away you vile fiends and rise once again to the top of the world. So it turns out that there was such a realm of martial arts, our empire's martial arts won't lose out against the Union's science and technology. Yuntao, do you repent? Master, I was wrong. I'll get the people of the empire back on their feet. As for you, atone for your sins with your life. Title unlocked. Huh? Why did it unlock? Title, National Soul, unlocked, 1/2, current effect, you've accepted the belief that a nation should protect its country. The cost of all your defensive skills have been reduced by 90%. Unlock conditions, 1. Punish a national traitor so as to awaken the nation's spirit, completed. The cost of defensive skills is reduced by 90%? What an incredible effect! Just recently, I was still worried that if the Union had enough people and guns, I'd be swarmed by shelling and die sooner or later. Now there's no need to worry about that anymore. Grand Master Xie, you're really God's chosen, the hero who was sent from heaven to aid the Qianming Empire. Grand Master Xie, this is the manuscript for the skill I just used. A moment ago, you were the first one who had the guts to step forward. Not bad at all. From today onwards, you're the chief disciple of the God Fist Hall. You need to spread this martial art, the Heavenly Guard, to every martial artist within the Empire to make them as fierce as dragons. The level of martial arts in this world is really too low, and I'm going to be leaving after all, so leaving them the Heavenly Guard can be seen as a small contribution. How could I accept such an important assignment? I'm sure you can handle it. Now go. The battle just now made me gain some insight, so let me circulate my energy and meditate here for a little while. I'll definitely live up to your expectations. It'll take time for them to cultivate the Heavenly Guard. In the meantime, I have to completely obliterate the Union's military bases in Qianming. The nation's practice of high-level martial arts will only allow martial artists to gain the resolve to rebuild the nation's confidence. For the people of Qianming to live a better life, the power of science and technology is also indispensable. If Qianming wants to hold sway over the whole world, they'll have to, along with their martial arts, either develop their own technology or invade the Union and steal theirs. I really don't know what this world will be like in the future, but the name of Xie Yan, god of martial arts, will live on in legend. Commander, there's an incoming call from the lab. Commander, we've figured it out. Unbelievably, he can use an unknown energy to form a defensive force field around him. The Empire's martial arts really does have its wonders. I didn't ask you to come here to study how powerful the Empire's martial arts are, but to find a way to deal with him. When he was hit by the railgun, the defensive force field around him showed a visible change, so there's definitely a way to defeat him. If we take a closer look here, when he was hit by our railgun, the defensive force field protecting his body suddenly dropped by 25%. As long as the same attack hits him 4 times, no, 5 times. 5 times will surely breach his defensive force field. Relay my orders to all personnel. Immediately mobilize 10 top-class cyborgs to form a special task force to encircle and annihilate Cian. If they're not enough, then just dispatch some more. This person has become a thorn in our Union's side and must be eradicated as soon as possible. Reporting, sir. All soldiers of the 1st and 2nd Battalions have been assembled. Good. I believe all of you have already received the order to eliminate Cian. You may wonder, why do we need to mobilize so many forces to deal with a single Imperial martial artist? Before now, I too would have expressed such disbelief. However, it was this very man who killed all our soldiers and cyborgs, who were present during the Ancient Grand Competition. As such, we didn't hesitate to deploy 10 Thunderbolt-class cyborgs here to encircle and annihilate Cian with us. We can't let our guard down. We're going to have to pull out all the stops to finish this one. Everyone, get out of the way. What the hell is going on? It's Cian. Cian is here. How's it going, my friends from the Anglo-and Union? Cian, you're digging your own grave. Fire. Pound him with everything we got. Bring him down. It seems that my friends from the Anglo-and Union are all fired up. How could we have such a spectacle without some background music? How is it possible that bullets don't hurt him at all? What kind of monster is he? Is he a cyborg too? I'll sing it myself. How about the Great Wall shall never fall asterisk? It sounds appropriate for the occasion, no? My countrymen had been sleeping, but now they're waking up. Where the hell are the Thunderbolt-class cyborgs? Why aren't they here yet? Take a close look. Whose slave do you think we are? Open your goddamn eyes. They're here. The Thunderbolt-class cyborgs are here. Because we cowered and were forbearing, your arrogance rose day by day. All Thunderbolt-class cyborgs, follow my orders. Take aim at Cian. Blast him. We got him. No, it can't be. He's still singing. Monster. Monster. Open your mouths. And loudly shout. This is a land of warriors. No. This can't be happening. All of you, advance. Kill him. Kill him. You bandits who dare to invade our land will finally meet their demise. Stop him. Stop him. Send out the tanks. The Great Wall shall never fall, the Yellow River shall keep on raging. Cian, this is a Union military base, and you're but a single person. There's no way for you to contend with our entire army. Our land is dotted with beautiful mountains, rivers, and groves of lush trees, so where does my country look sick to you? The tanks are here. Your fate is sealed. Oh? It doesn't look very strong? Do you think we're going to let our country get trampled upon again? My God. The sleeping lion is waking up. All right. I finished singing the background song. Now, let me tell you something. What you're standing on isn't a Union military base, but the land of the Qianming Empire. Remember, we're the hosts here, and you're only uninvited guests. Now, on behalf of the millions of people of the Qianming Empire, I just want to say one thing to you: get the fuck out of our land. The Air Force branch had all bombers take off carrying Hellfire bombs. Their destination is our military base in the city of Haijiao. The target is Xie Yan, a man from Qianming. Don't worry about anything. Once I catch sight of Xie Yan, I'll immediately blow him to pieces. Origin points obtained: fear, 0.01 points. June Emily. Origin points obtained: fear, 0.01 points. Alexandra Boudica. Origin points obtained: fear, 0.01 points. Claire Thompson. Origin points obtained: fear, 0.01 points. Spark Young. I'm receiving a steady stream of origin points. Looks like all that trouble is paying off. I fear that if I hadn't shown powers far beyond human limits, I wouldn't have got this many origin points. It's too bad that I won't have this unprecedented opportunity to play God and grind these mobs once I return to the main world. However, the quest is to keep the Union from invading the Empire, and with the Union's power, I suppose that their desire for the Empire's land won't disappear unless they're beaten back to the Stone Age. This will be a long war, and no matter what I do, I'll still have to stay for another 4 or 5 years, so there will be plenty of opportunities ahead. The original owner's identity has been a huge asset to me, so as a matter of course, I'll fulfill his last wish. Now, let me cut off the Union's tentacles slithering across the Empire. I've killed almost all of their soldiers. As long as I get rid of their commander as well, the first step of my plan will be a flawless success. I interrogated this officer a moment ago and found out their commander is hiding below ground. An air raid? Humph, they don't have enough firepower on the ground, so now they've called in the Air Force to try their luck at bombing. I surely won't be able to defeat the planes by running around, and it seems that I've already demolished everything I could use as a bunker in the surrounding area. I still haven't unlocked the fight against guided missiles with your bare body achievement in this world. So let us see which is tougher: your Union's bombs or my fist. What? Goodness, it didn't even explode. Don't tell me that your Union's bombs are just for show? Phew, I take back what I said. They're the real deal. Sure enough, it's really easy for the grinding to get to your head. Now is not the time to play around fighting guided missiles with my bare body. I can't believe that my innate energy was used up in an instant and my heavenly guard was blown away. And this is with the 90% usage cost reduction effect of National Soul on the heavenly guard. Fortunately, the Finger of Nirvana can also recover my energy, otherwise it would have been game over for me. Finger of Nirvana. I can't believe it, he's still not dead. Pulverize him. Drop all of the remaining bombs. Damn it. They're throwing so many of them at the same time. For the sake of killing me, they don't even care about their own base. Under this kind of relentless bombardment, I don't have enough time to cast my Finger of Nirvana and will get blown to smithereens. It seems that it's time to call it quits on the quest and return to the main world. Shit, I refuse to accept this. This trip was for nothing. I was really blinded by my greed. Because I wanted to show off in order to harvest more origin points, I almost lost my life. I'll be sure to learn my lesson next time. Title unlocked. Title, National Soul, unlocked February 2nd. Current effect, you've accepted the belief that a nation should protect its country. The usage cost of all your defensive skills have been reduced by 90% and their power has been doubled. Unlock conditions. 1. Punish a national traitor so as to awaken the nation's spirit. Completed. 2. Defend the nation's honor from foreign invaders and make the country's might known. Completed. The title has been fully unlocked. and the power of all my defensive skills have been doubled? In that case, the situation now is completely different. Since I can't run off, then I shouldn't. After all, I still need to calmly clean up this god-awful mess in Qianming. The combination of the Finger of Nirvana's ability to heal my body and recover my energy without limit with the now doubled power of the Heavenly Guard means that, in this world, I'm invincible. There isn't even any ashes of him left at the center of the blast. This is the end of your opposition against the Union. Muhahaha. Impossible. Is he a demon? How the hell could he still be alive? No, I haven't lost yet. Xie Yin may be powerful, but it will still take him some time to breach this underground base. That's right, our great Union still hasn't lost yet. This is only a temporary retreat. As long as we can figure out how Xie Yan's body produces such power, we can immediately. It looks like the underground base where the commander is hiding is here. Are you ready? Here I come. Still not enough. If I want to catch that commander, I have to go deeper. You. What the hell kind of demon are you? I'm the harbinger of your doom. Done. Later, as soon as I unify Qianming, I'll invade the Union and completely beat them back to the Stone Age to thoroughly complete the quest. The user has completed the quest. The reward is 200 origin points. In 10 seconds, the user will be returned to the main world. Please make preparations. What? The quest is done? The hell? Without me, the people of Qianming have no hope of standing up against the Union? How could the quest be completed? The user single-handedly destroyed the Union's military base, struck down its supreme commander, overturned this world's bleak fate, and changed its natural law from suppression of martial arts and promotion of science to the opposite. Thus, from now on, the Empire's martial arts will completely supersede the Union's science and technology, and the Union will dare not invade the Empire ever again. Hereby, the user has completed the quest. Crap, I did too much. No. Don't take me away. I still haven't amassed enough origin points. My precious harvest. My magnificent sustainable development plan. Note, literally garlic chives internet slang for someone who can be repeatedly deceived and exploited, especially by the government or the stock market. Mo Ching sect. Pant, I'm a Grand Master, the great white jade pillar that supports the sky, and the purple gold beam that bridges the sea, the one who leads his fellow soldiers to champion his country's might and puts to death its invaders. It was really a heart-rending experience. Note, this is a metaphor used to describe outstanding people who play important roles and are capable of shouldering heavy tasks. This phrase is often used in Yuan dynasty dramas to describe talented generals. One such example can be found in Chapter 3 of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, said by the Luo Guanzhong. My dear brother, you have the ability to support the sky and bridge the sea. There's none in the 4 seas who doesn't admire or respect you. I have no idea what the Qianming Empire will be like when I return. Will Liang Min manage to lead the people of Qianming to recover their place back at the top of the world? Seriously, system, couldn't you have let me stay in that world for a little while longer to eliminate the Union? That way I could have spared myself a whole lot of trouble later by harvesting those suckers dry. Open system panel. Let me take a look at the gains I got this time. System level, level 1, name, Xie Yin, realm, acquired realm 3rd layer, skill mastery, expand, origin points, 666.23,333, number of times you've entered another realm, 2, realm travel function is on cooldown. I actually got over 600 origin points. The harvest this time was pretty good. Huh? What's this? I brought the National Soul title back too. Current title, National Soul title effect. The usage cost of all your defensive skills have been reduced by 90% and their power has been doubled. Awesome, I'm so big and strong. I'm invincible. How lonely it is to be invincible, how hollow is to be invincible. I'm standing. Eh? Who dares to sneak attack this grand? Master. Damn it, as soon as I started putting on airs a little bit, someone gave me a ride. Just my rotten luck. Note, literally severity shown by an official on assuming office. My dear, oh, my dear. How the hell did you practice your martial arts to have fully mastered the Heavenly Guard overnight? I hit you with 40% of my power just now, but to my surprise you came out completely unscathed? Fuck, so it was Chin Shinsi. And it's no wonder too, since the power of her attack was stronger than the Union's bombs. This world truly deserves to be called the main world. Its level of power is far higher than that of those smaller worlds. Her strike at 40% power nearly broke through the Heavenly Guard upgraded over the level cap, combined with the effect of the National Soul. If we went all out, I guess I would have immediately dropped dead. My lady, is there something you want? Nothing. I'm just a little bit curious. My dear has become a little deep and difficult to understand recently, and I just can't wrap my head around him. Chin Shinsi has every right to be curious. After all, it must be incredibly shocking for someone to fully master the Heavenly Guard in a single night. It's quite unlikely for someone to be that formidable. Note, literally professional killer. The sentence isn't clear, but I think that in this case, this term is used as a metaphor for a person who is highly skilled and makes his opponents fail miserably. Or it's the literal meaning, and he's saying that she isn't there to kill him. What is there to understand? If we're talking about being deep, then my lady should also be on the same boat, right? The daytime is long. When will the good nights come? Note, literally spring nights. Probably a reference to 1/2 hour of a night in spring is worth 1,000 tales, part of a poem written by Su Shi, a great writer during the Song dynasty. In this case, however, it's probably a pun on something like every minute of a wedding night is precious. Why, are you that anxious to get back to the matriarch's side? Don't blame me for not warning you. The Great Elder will do you in at any time. You'd better not foolishly wander around outside. You'd better be a good boy and stick to the master like glue. I'm just the matriarch's manservant. How could I possibly pester her all day? Huh? My lady, could it be that you're jealous? You can't possibly believe that I have that kind of relationship with the matriarch, right? I've been falsely accused. There's nothing going on between the matriarch and me. I'm completely innocent. You're my one and only true love in this life. This punk is getting smarter and smarter as of late. He's not as gullible as he used to be. What a glib tongue you have. But with my dear's current condition, I'm afraid you're only all bark and no bite. Shouldn't my lady know my tongue best? How could you say I'm all bark and no bite? This bitch wants to deceive me? Does she take me for a blockhead, just like the original owner? Chin Shinsi is right. Right now, my strength is not enough to contend with the Great Elder. The matriarch is my biggest coattail, note, literally thickest thigh. Now that I have a decent amount of origin points, I can upgrade the Finger of Nirvana. My best bet right now is to completely heal the matriarch's injuries. Current origin points, 526.23333, Skill Mastery, Finger of Nirvana, current level, level 3, current effect, can cure all injuries and diseases in low-level worlds. Completely restores people to their peak state. Its effectiveness weakens in middle and higher-level worlds. So expensive. It took 140 origin points to upgrade the Finger of Nirvana to level 3, and looking at the description, it doesn't seem that much has changed. I have no idea if this is enough to heal the matriarch, so why don't I upgrade it once more? Sorry, you don't have enough origin points to perform this upgrade. I have more than 500 origin points left and it's still not enough? Just how many of them are needed to upgrade the Finger of Nirvana to level 4? I'm going to give it a try whether the Finger of Nirvana at level 3 can heal the matriarch or not, but I can't be hasty about it. The time lapse between those worlds and the main world is different. For the matriarch, I just left a moment ago. I just came out a moment ago. It would be too much of an overstatement if I returned right now and said I had found a way to heal her. I'd better postpone it for a day or two, and then make up an excuse that the sect founder came to me in my dreams and furthered my knowledge of the finger of nirvana before I go to her. With so many origin points on hand, what's most important right now is to turn them into actual strength. Is this the elder who's in charge of guarding the Sutra Pavilion and is second only to the sect master and the 4 great elders? He looks a little bit pocket-sized. Well met, elder. It seems that the sect master looks upon you with high regard. This is the highest level cultivation token. You can choose the most precious innate realm skills in the sect. The more than 100 martial arts books you see here are the sect's most prized collection. From the acquired realm up to the innate realm, you'll lack nothing. Note, literally considered valuable and collected appropriately. As long as it's a skill I can understand, I can record it in the system by looking at it once. There are so many martial arts books here, my efforts have finally paid off. The Great Reversal of Heaven and Earth. Ooh, let me write this one down first. The Great Reversal of Heaven and Earth has been recorded. The Peach Blossom Tome of Knowledge? It looks very obscene. I'll take it. Note, this is the name of an Recap Manhwa. Peach Blossom is sometimes used as a metaphor for a love affair. The name of the TLED series is The Treasured Sakura Tome or How to Get Lucky depending on which group you read it from. The Peach Blossom Tome of Knowledge has been recorded. The 18 Subduing Dragon Fists? Shouldn't it be palms? I'm not a chivalrous martial artist, but I'll write it down for later. The 18 Subduing Dragon Fists has been recorded. Note, this is probably a reference to the MC in those novels that use their martial arts for chivalrous deeds, like for instance, Xiao Feng in the novel Demigods and Semi-Devils. From Wiki, at Shaolin, the truths behind all the murders are revealed and the guilty parties receive their just deserts. Xiao Feng also successfully proves his innocence and reconciles with the one before returning to Liao. A god-level martial art, the great ode of joy of the crossing over between heaven and earth and yin and yang asterisk. Wow, now I'll truly become invincible. Note, this is a secret ode of martial arts where the collection of the 7 kinds of the most terrible and evil martial arts in the world are recorded. It's mentioned in the novel The Blade of the Bright Moon at the Other Edge of the World written by Gu Long, a Taiwanese wuxia novelist and screenwriter in the middle of the 20th century. It said that when the book was finished, it rained blood and the ghost shrieked during the night. The people who wrote the book also coughed up blood and died after they wrote the last word. However, the author changed the sorrow of the original name The Great Ode of Sorrow of the Crossing Over Between Heaven and Earth and Yin and Yang to joy, making the events of its creation and its purpose the complete opposite. With the system in hand, not only will I bag all of the secret skills in the Sutra Pavilion, but I'll also perhaps come across some unexpected joy. Isn't this how it usually goes in sexual fantasy novels? What's this little brat thinking? Laughing silly like that. This is the Mo Ching Sect's secret ledger. It contains a record of the names and a brief introduction of all the skills in the sect. Now, hurry up and choose. Can I go through these classics with my own hands? The information I can glean from only looking at the introduction is limited. There's no way for me to find a suitable skill for myself. That used to be the case, but it hasn't been possible since when Ting Yun, the 48th sect master, secretly learned all the skills in the pavilion with his extraordinary knack for memory retention. I don't think a little punk like you is very honest. I won't give you any opportunities for any sleights of hand. You can only choose them from here. Fine. Fuck, what a crafty old fox. Still, what's up with that one, Ting Yun? Why didn't you secretly have fun and be done with it? Why did you have to spread the word around and ruin the younger generation's prospects? I'm going to practice the strongest martial arts, and since there's innate realm skills here, I won't pick any of the ones for the acquired realm. List of innate realm skills. The maiden scripture rank is first, the secret of joy technique rank is ninth, the demonic mantra for Een rank a 16th, the finger of flowery swords rank a 20th. List of acquired realm skills. The mantra of compassion rank b 30th. The maiden scripture is the main canon of the sect. When practiced to the extreme, not only can one freely change between immortal and demonic cultivation, but it also allows its practitioner to maintain their youthful appearance, and the more you practice it, the more beautiful you will be. The matriarch should be practicing this one. Unfortunately, it can only be practiced by women, so it has nothing to do with me. The secret of joy technique is also a skill that can only be practiced by women. Its practitioners can not only follow the way of the taking of life force, but also the way of wickedness and virtue, to constantly hone their sexuality by utilizing their appearance of a loose bitch, yet at the same time maintain their body lofty and unsullied. Chin Shinsi was supposed to be the latter, but then she met me. Alas, I'm such a handsome, vibrant, and sinful man. Eh? Wentingyun? Wasn't this the guy who paraded his extraordinary knack for memory retention all over the place? I didn't expect that out of all the past generations of sect masters, he was the only one who was male, and also came up with an innate skill by himself, the finger of flowery swords. With this skill, a person can use their fingers to shoot sword energy at their foes whilst in combat. This is exactly the attack class martial art that I've been sorely lacking. Say, isn't this attack method similar to the 6 miles holy sword? A certain innate realm skill that was automatically ignored because it would make its practitioner uglier the more it was practiced. The finger of flowery swords. Created by Wentingyun, the 48th sect master. The practitioner must be an elegant and handsome man, otherwise please don't hurt yourself. God, this skill was tailor-made for me. Perfect, this is the one. Oh? The finger of flowery swords? Yes, looking at your profile, I'd say that you're qualified to practice it. If I'm not a fit for it, then none of the male disciples in the whole sect are. The finger of flowery swords is not only a cultivation method for improving internal strength, but also a fingering and sword technique to wound and kill an enemy. One might as well say that it's a collection of 10 martial arts in a single book. Finger of flowery swords. However, there are some troublesome bits in the basics of this martial art. You need to be in the company of beauties all day, be romantic but not obscene, be passionate but not abusive. Only when the innate energy in the body is stained with the smell of young beauties, transforms into flowery energy, and the fingers are compelled to expel a sword-tip-like essence, will the basics be learned. But to be with beauties all day long, there's only so much time I can meet with the matriarch every day, so there's no point in thinking about her. Chin Shinsi would do, but she's a very dangerous woman, and she's really not all that fond of me. Shiryena hates me to the bone, and the other girls in the sect are also avoiding me because I offended the great elder. Don't go. It's written in the manuscript that there should be at least 5 beauties, but the more the better. Don't tell me I'll have to hook up with girls from other sects. The next day. Huh? Your finger of nirvana today seems to be quite different from before. My injuries are healing at an astonishing rate. My innate energy is full and overflowing. I even called Laps the bed by accident. How could my injuries have been completely healed? In only 2 days, your finger of nirvana has progressed to the point of completely healing me. Is it possible that you lied to me last time? Sisyu, how could you say such a thing? These last few nights, the sect founder appeared in my dreams and instructed me on how to level up the finger of nirvana.